Welcome back to Tonsberg for our second game of the day. Denmark versus Sweden. Should be an exciting one.
This should be a really exciting game here. We got two teams coming in. Again, this is, like we mentioned earlier in the other game, that we have two teams coming in with a lot of new young players, so nobody really knows what they're going to get here, and it's going to be an interesting game.
Yeah, interesting combinations from different teams, and you know, it's exciting to see.
Yep.
It's exciting for us to see. It's exciting for, I'm sure, the coaches to see. And players to see how they come together.
This is an awesome job, or awesome opportunity for these young kids to come out, represent their country. And here we see Team Denmark running out on the field here. And as you see, they have a lot of different helmets out here, so you see a lot of different teams being represented, which is an awesome thing to see here.
I think that's cool to see when they do have the separate helmets. It kind of shows their team and who they're representing as well as Denmark.
Yep. So right here we see their quarterback running out on the field here. August Bugat Prus running out. And we had their running back number 26, Sebastian Cederud Larsen. First receiver here coming out is number 7, Emil Geisler Jensen. And we have number 83, Oskar Daniel Kalov. And then we have number 86 coming out, Sebastian Luneborg was number 86 there. Then we have number 88 coming out, Philip Balslev coming out. Tall kid coming out there. We have the O-line, number 61, Lauritis Winter. Then we had 68 there, Niklas Nilsen, and then we have the center, Victor Riccardi. Again, sorry for any pronunciation that is wrong with these names. And then right guard was Sebastian Kristensen, and their right tackle, number 73, is Mikkel Helstrup. That was the starting offense of that Danish team. Now we see their head coach coming jogging out here. Team Denmark's head coach is Alex Kristensen, who has a head coach for the second tournament with the Danish U17 national team here. Before that, he was an assistant offensive coach and position coach for the U17 team since 2011. So he has some experience with this team, so it'll be interesting to see what he brings here.
Here comes Team Sweden. Blue and yellow. They look excited, ready to go. They have some big fellows on their team as well.
Yeah, definitely got some big guys coming out here. As we see Team Denmark lining up there, they have some big guys. And again, Sweden, they do have some big boys out here too.
Yeah.
This is the defense being called out for Sweden here. The first corner, Robin Lindström. And then we have the other corner here, number 21, Nick Heidarjan. Their strong safety, 24, Hugo Nilsson. Their free safety, number 32, Philip Enbakker. Then we have their linebacker running out here, number 44, Hugo Ekengren. Another linebacker, number 46, Simon Andersson. Their last linebacker, number 42, Erik Elfving. And then their defensive tackle, number 66, Pontus Bjarval. Their right end, number 91, Ludvig Jørgensborg. Their left end, number 96, Oliver Leidner. And their nose tackle, number 99, Jakob Enberg. That was a starting defense there for Team Sweden running out on the field, being introduced. Again, like you said, an excited group of guys who are coming out, ready to play some football.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting one. These two teams, very rich history in football.
Yeah.
Deep history, and they've been doing it for a while in these championship games like this, or championships. Well, not championships, but yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, the Nordics. They've been around for a while now, and they've had teams in these Nordics for a while. Like Team Norway is rather new because we didn't have a team until 2 years ago. We hadn't had a team play internationally in a while.
No.
So it's these teams that have a little bit more of a history doing the international stuff.
Yeah.
And here we have the national anthems. We got the national anthems out of the way there, and we got two teams that, well, like we mentioned earlier, both look pretty excited, ready to play some football.
It'll be interesting to see who can establish a flow on offense this game and sort of see who can establish a run, like we saw Finland was able to establish a run throughout the game. I think that dictates a lot of what way that game is going to go, or it will dictate how this game is going to go. I think who can run the ball, who can stop running the ball, stop the run. You know.
Because you saw that Finnish team come out and they took off a solid 5 minutes and like a drive, just pounding that ball, and then when you score and then you get stops, it's costly when you don't get off the field with your defense, because it's just going to take time off that clock. And we'll see if that's what they're looking to do here, if they want to try to establish the run real quick.
Yeah, I would assume they would try. Both teams are, these. I always look at Denmark. We were talking about earlier, Denmark and Sweden. I always feel Danish teams are very well coached. All these teams are very well coached now. Yeah. But Danish teams in general, I feel like they're so well coached, and they come out here they have such a football attitude. Again, like the rest of them, but I always felt like Danish teams are more like that. And Swedish teams players have such a high IQ, football IQ, and they can make adjustments on their own. They're also well coached. I think, I don't know if that will make a difference in this game, but
definitely
plays a role.
Yeah, like you said, I feel like Denmark always comes out with a really, really well-coached team. So does Team Sweden, obviously. But like you said, they just have some players that come out that you just see have that football IQ, like you mentioned, is just really, really high. And they're just making good decisions and just all around doing a good job.
Yeah.
As we see the captains here come out for the coin toss.
12.
Yep, number
Johan
12 for Sweden there.
Hallgren. Number 24. Let's see here.
That's their strong safety.
Hugo Nielsen.
Yeah, and then they have number 30, Alexander Arvidsson, which is their running back. And they also had number 42, which is one of their linebackers, Erik Elfing, coming out there as their captains. As we look at Team Sweden, they have number 10, which was their quarterback, August Prus. Then I can't see their numbers right now, the other two captains. But again, these guys that they're looking to step up and make a play, they had number 70 there, which is Victor Ricardin out there for them on O-line, and then they had number 5, which is Kristoffer Kristensen. All right, so we got the coin toss out of the way, and we'll see here who gets a start on offense. We'll see here, it looks like
I think Denmark is setting up the return.
Yeah, it looks like Denmark is sending their kickoff return team out there.
Yeah,
it definitely does look like that. So we'll have Team Sweden here kicking off to Team Denmark for this second game today to see who advances to the final and who gets to play that game against Finland and who moves on to the bronze final against Team Norway.
Number 91 is the kickoff.
That looks like number 91. Yeah, we saw that one of the punters for Team Norway last game was one of the D linemen.
Yeah.
And now we see another bigger boy kicking the ball here. That's fun to see.
Cool to see.
And as we're talking right now, it started to rain a little bit here. Got the rain coming down, not really heavy, but it's come down a little bit more than it did earlier.
Yeah.
It might affect it a little bit, make the ball a little bit more slippery.
Yeah, that might dictate this game more into a running game as well.
Yeah. So like you said, who can establish a run and who can most probably importantly stop the run.
Yeah.
We'll see here how this goes. See the returners for the Danish team is standing pretty deep. They're standing in their own end zone here.
Much deeper than
a lot deeper. Yeah, the Norwegians weren't standing that deep returning the ball. So we'll see here. He boots it out here. It lands and it stays in bounds. Team Sweden picks it up there. That is a costly mistake there for the Danish team.
That is very costly. I wonder if we see a replay on that. It almost looked like the Swedish player stepped out of bounds before he touched that ball.
Might have looked like he did that actually.
And if he did, that would be a Danish ball.
That should be, but
yeah, you know,
they're moving past that pretty quick. Got the Swedish offense coming out there.
Yeah, it was on the Swedish side as well. They're not going to be complaining about that.
That was a well-placed kick, though.
It really
was a really well-placed kick, and you saw that just hesitation from the returner going up, getting it.
Yep.
And Swedes just so we see an illegal snap there.
Sneak snap.
Halfway stop and then go. But yeah, that kickoff though is a well-placed kick. The fact that it didn't bounce out, I think that's what the Danes maybe were thinking, that it was going to bounce out.
Yeah.
But that bounce just stopped.
Yeah.
It really just stopped there and just stayed on that line. And the Swedes were able to heads-up play, just run and just grab that ball.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for the Danish team. They lose a possession, but here we go.
Let's see what they can do here after that illegal snap penalty. All right, looks like a read there. Good pull by the quarterback, and he gets. That was just wow. They ran like a veer there, just reading, and then he just pulls it and takes up off in the middle there. He reads that end. And crashes on the running back. He just keeps it up the middle and then bounces it outside.
Great design there with the guard pulling around and taking the first man, or not taking the defense man. They read that end and they go to the second level. That's a good call right there.
Play that we've seen a lot from Team Sweden earlier in the Nordics and in the European Championships. They run that really, really well, and they've run that for a couple of years now. And as you can see,
it's effective.
It's effective, and they do a hell of a job of it.
Yep.
That's what you have when you have a pretty athletic quarterback and an O-line that does that well.
Yep.
As we see, the extra point is no good there, so they're up 6-0 on not the first play, but with the first play that went off without a penalty there.
Yeah.
So that is a good job by that Swedish offense just to come out and just start really, really good there.
Yeah, they attacked quick and got points on the board very quick.
Yeah. Way to cash in on that. Just special teams, just great play on special teams, and they cash in on that and get points on the board.
Exactly. We talked about before, special teams can play such a big role in a game, and it came out right now. That could be a very big turn of events for the Danish team.
Definitely.
When it comes down to possessions.
Yeah.
So we'll see if the Danish squad can sort of respond now.
So we'll see what they do here. They still have that same hole right where they put the ball the last time. We'll see if he does that.
Yeah,
they try some similar.
Stacking that second and third line.
Yeah.
Leaving the outsides pretty wide open.
It's starting to come down a little bit more here too. It's raining pretty heavy now. Boots a little bit deeper here now. Return man number 25 looks like. Catches it. Hesitates. Finds a crease. Ooh. Finds a little bit of a crease there. Not a whole lot to gain there. Does a good job though getting those extra yards. And then
good hit there by Hugo Nielsen, number 24 there.
Yeah, that was a good job. That was That was two guys coming in there. It's hard to see everything here, unfortunately for us. That was number 44 too, Hugo Ekeren coming in there making a tackle. As we see the Danish offense out of here. They run the ball right up the middle. Good job by the running back, cutting it back, and finding some room there. Good run by number 26 there on the Danish team.
Good start there by the Danes.
Number 26, that's Sebastian Larsen, doing a good job of, he's seeing that, and then he bounces it over to that right side and just finds a crease and goes.
Great job of being patient there.
Yeah, just seeing it. That's a big thing we talked about the last game with that vision of the Finnish running backs. Just doing a good job of seeing the field, knowing where to go.
Yep. Slow movement up front.
Got another good run here.
26 again with the ball.
26 again. Doing a good job of just being patient, and that, like you said, being patient and just seeing those blocks develop, and then just once he hits it, he hits it.
I'll tell you what, that offensive line had guys moving down the field pretty far.
They are doing a good job there.
Yeah.
And they have Big 88 there as a wing.
Yeah, that's like another offensive lineman there.
He is taller than all the rest of their O-line, so he's probably going to be a pretty effective blocker there, hopefully, for him.
Yep.
Oh, Sweden jumps there, but they don't snap it. We see, right there, we see the linebackers of that Swedish team doing a good job. That was 44, Hugo Ekeren, and was it 42 coming through? At least 44 was coming through there, and he made a play in the backfield there.
Play there. Just reading the play and going.
Yep.
Finding that gap, just like the running back. You know, just find that gap and attack.
That's what it's all about. You just, as a linebacker, you just kind of have to read it and go. You can't hesitate. If you do that, then you're going to have an old lineman in your lap trying to. Oh, that was a badly handled handoff there. Not sure if he was trying to pull it.
Ball popped up in the number 54's
Popped
hands.
up.
He wasn't expecting that.
The lineman was not expecting the ball there. Not quite sure what to do with it.
No. You see this exchange here.
Yeah. Oh, exchange is not right there. And as we see Team Sweden taking over the ball there at the bottom of that pile. That was unfortunate there for Team Denmark, which it could have, if they punted there, they could have pinned Team Sweden pretty deep.
Yeah.
All right, so we see this Swedish offense out here again after just a really impressive first play there.
We'll see what they do on their second play from scrimmage.
We see Team Denmark crowding that line of scrimmage right now. And no one deep. He drops back to pass. Gets good protection. That was almost a lucky bounce for Team Sweden there.
That's a heck of a job, number 25 coming back in there to knock that ball loose, because that is right up back into the receiver's hands.
That was number 25 on Denmark, Justus Olerup, doing a good job of coming back in and just popping that ball out, because 88 would have had a clear path to the end zone if he'd caught that cleanly there. After it bounced off the hands of the Danish defender.
That would have been unfortunate for Denmark again if they would have caught that.
So let's see here. Got a quick screen going out to the right. He catches it a little bit low. And he makes some moves. Gets about 6 yards on the play.
It's a nice little play. Nice little chunky yards there on second down.
Yep, now setting up a pretty manageable third down here. Third and about 3.
They're hurrying up a little bit now.
Trying to go a little bit up tempo here. So you got the trips to the left here. We'll see what they get. soft coverage on the backside. Not a lot of help. Oh, and he pulls it on a read. And we see this quarterback is quick.
He's very quick.
Gets around the edge there, and he is just fast. And then you see him play smart there. He pulls up, walks out of bounds. He's got the first down. He's not trying to get himself injured or anything. No. So that was a good play by the Swedish quarterback there, just pulling that ball and good run and good smart play. That's Johan Hallgren, the quarterback for Sweden, doing a good job. Drops back to pass. Has a man going to the corner. Oh, good play again. That was number 25 on the Danish defense.
Getting his hands in between there. That was a heck of a play.
Yeah.
Good ball by the quarterback as well. Good adjustment. And that number 25 just came across from the safety position and made a great play.
Yeah, exactly. He just comes across and, like you said, just get that hand right up in between the receiver's hands, punches the ball out. Yep. Good play by the defense there.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, yep. Let's see here what they come up with. Quarterback switches to running back to the other side. There we go, handoff up the middle. And they get about 5 yards on the play. Good block in there by the Swedish O-line. Just, again, moving bodies.
Yep. It looks like they keep things simple. They're running some zone plays that look like actually the center pulled out, kicked out the defensive end there. But under this short amount of time they have, just a week to prepare, I think it's best just keep things simple, and then you're able to hurry up like this.
Yeah. Keep it simple and run the plays that you want to run them well.
Yep.
There we see a little slant and sit there by the receiver, catches it, not completely cleanly, but he manages to rally it and fall forward there, work for some extra yards.
Flag down in the holding area, but I'm not quite sure.
That might be a holding there on the offensive line. Let's see what they call. Yeah. That's a rough penalty right there because that looked like it was enough for the first down. That's going to move him back. That was 77 on that Swedish O-line that got called for the hold.
Changes that from a possible first to a 3rd and long.
3rd and long right here, so let's see what they come up with. They have been trying to air it out a little bit. Gotten close a couple of times. Let's see what they do.
See if they run another corner route, smash concept down here.
Yep. Got a receiver coming across. Ooh, that was the running back, number 30, that came across the field there up the middle, and he looked like he was pretty wide open there.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of a long throw there for him. Pretty close there from number 12, the quarterback. A little too much salsa on that.
I don't know if the quarterback got rushed there a little bit. That's why it came out like that.
Yeah. Got trips going to the right. Dropping back, pumps. Sets up screen. Oh, he drops it.
That was a good time to call that screen, too. It was there.
They were bringing that pressure, and it looked like he really was past everyone, and he had some blockers out in front of him.
He did.
So unfortunate there. That's too bad for him there that he dropped that, but they looked pretty good there. Yeah. Only missed a little bit of place here and there.
That holding penalty really killed that drive. But
that killed the drive a little bit there. And now we see the Danish offense come back out here.
See if they can get something going here.
Coming out in a trips look now. Pulls it out, throws a little screen out to big 88. 88 with a tough run in there.
Tough run, but they hold him to maybe a 1 yard gain.
That was not a big gain. That was a good job by that defense just rallying after he makes one guy kind of fall off, but he slows him down enough that the other guys are coming in there making a tackle.
Yep. It's a good job by the defense there.
Really good job by the defense there. So we'll see what they do here. They really had a pretty good drive going earlier until they fumbled on that exchange between the quarterback and running back there.
Looks like Sweden jumped there.
It does look like they jumped here. Let's see.
It's hard they're doing that clap cadence. They clap and sort of trying to predict that a little bit now.
It's pretty hard to predict that because he'll clap and you don't really know when he's snapping because the center just waits till, okay, I'm ready, I'll snap it.
It's up to him, yeah.
There we go, got called for the offsides. So that's a good job there by that offensive line, just staying cool, and when he does jump across, just if he's across from you, just step back. We're going to call it every time.
Protect yourself. And
get you 5 free yards.
2nd and 5 now.
Got that clap going again. Oh, ooh.
What was that? Yep.
I was a little bit in front of 88 again. They were looking for that quick little swing route for 88 again. Looked like he would have had some room on the outside there too.
I think he would have looked like he had a blocker out there. So
that would have been a good call. Just ball just a little bit in front of him there. So let's see what they come up here with here on a big 3rd down here. Dropping back to pass, and he throws it out to, ooh. That was number 80. He had a lot of room around him there.
Shame, yeah.
Again, like we saw in the previous game, they were just sitting down on those sticks. That's all you need. So you just want to sit down on those sticks.
Yep.
Did a good job of doing that. The quarterback just put a little bit too high there for number 80.
Yeah. And the rain could be playing a part in that.
That ball could be slippery coming out of that hand. It's not easy throwing that ball, and definitely not when you have that rain coming down.
Nope.
Here we see number 2 for Team Sweden back to field a punt, which is Gustav Björkman. Oh. That punt was blocked there. And Team Sweden falls on that, which is going to give them really, really good field position here.
He got in there so quick, I think he blocked that with his thigh.
I didn't even see it happen. That was quick.
Yeah.
Let's see. If we get a replay here, maybe, or if we.
No, but he came flying in there. I'm not sure what number that was either.
That was just a good job of that Swedish defense of just getting in there and blocking that punt, sending their offense up in a pretty favorable position here.
They're sort of back in the spot where they were earlier.
Yeah. So you got doubles here. 12 and 30 in the backfield. Let's see what they do here. That was a read, it looked like, and he handed it off to number 30. That goes really nowhere right there as he was met by just a pretty big bunch of Danish defensive players in the backfield.
It almost looked like 2 different plays at the same time. It looked almost like a draw because it looked like they just let the defensive line run upfield on them, and then they converged pretty quick.
Yeah. Now we see a split backfield here as they're hurrying up a little bit. He's dropping back. Throws across the middle there, hits 88, breaks a tackle. Good job.
Heck of a pass there.
That was a good throw. I just saw a lot of red jerseys in there, and I was like, woof.
Yeah.
Well, that was a good ball in there, and then we see a defensive lineman for Denmark just hustling down the field to make that tackle. That was big number 76, the end there, doing a good job. Got a big 3rd down here, 35. Drops back to pass again. He has so much time, and he's letting one rip down to number 2 in the end zone. He went up for it. That was a good play, though, by the defense there, just being there and disrupting that.
That's a way to be patient back there as a quarterback. Just sit, move your feet, and then just release, and he put it on the money there.
That was a good throw, really good throw, and like you said, he's just trusting that whole line. They're doing a great job, and he's just sitting back there just, all right, you guys got me.
Yep.
All right, 4th down and 5. Let's see what they're doing here. Oh, he's going to swing it out to the running back, but we do have a flag. 30 is still on his feet, and he's trying to reverse field here. And he lowers his shoulder there.
Looks like he's close to that 1st down.
Yeah, it does look like that, but we do have a flag right on the line of scrimmage on the far side of the field here.
Look at him break back around the outside.
Traversing field there is not something you normally want your players to do, but he makes something of that.
Yeah.
That's a good job by 30, just making a little something out of not a whole lot.
Yep.
But we'll see what the call is here on the field. This could be a pretty big call.
That's on the defense.
Might be an offsides call, or it might be illegal formation. Oh, it was offsides.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would have pretty much been the 1st down no matter what.
Yeah.
But yeah, that put Sweden in another 1st down there after that run by number 30.
That was like a 20-yard, 5-yard run.
He ran a whole lot for a whole little.
Yeah, got the job done.
He got it done. That was a good job by number 30 there. All right, let's see what they do here. Split backfield again. 12, reads there again, that veer. And he keeps it, making some moves and gets out of bounds after picking up some yardage.
I wonder if those 2 play together back home because they do it. That mesh that they have, he holds that ball long.
Yeah,
it's like the running back knows he could pull this at any second. which you should know that, of course, but, only having a week to prepare with each other, you don't always have
hard,
that.
Yeah. That was Team Östman, number 34, that other running back we see in there, along with Alexander Arvidsson, number 30. And yeah, like you said, that mesh point just looks so clean. Run that again the other way, and he's giving that to 30. Oh, and he looks like he's had that edge, and he's in for the touchdown for Team Sweden.
Good design there, good blocking up front, and he just outran him.
He just got to that edge, and he just outran him.
Good seal block there by number 34, and then wide receivers doing a heck of a job out there on the corner.
And that's so good to see by 30, though. When the receiver's blocking for you, you kind of dip inside to give him that look like you're going inside, and then you dip back out, and the receiver's just in a great position because the DB's going to try to jump in to get you, and then once you bounce back outside, you're cooked.
Yeah, exactly.
So that was a good run there by number 30. Again, good play designs here by the Swedish coaching staff.
Yeah, they're doing a good job out there.
Looks like we had a flag there on the Swedish team trying to kick the field goal. Looked like they had one too many guys out on the field. Got that sorted out. Makes it a little bit of a harder kick.
Yeah.
So we'll see how they do here. Big 95 out here kicking. And that gets blocked. Let's see what happens here if anyone picks it up. Nope. They fall on it, which is a smart play to do right there. Not trying to do anything extra there for that. But yeah, another, I'd say, pretty impressive drive there from Team Sweden, moving the ball pretty well, both running the ball, and they had some pretty good passes in there.
Makes the score, 12. They didn't get their first extra point?
They did not get their first extra point, no. That I always thought they did.
Yeah.
But yeah, that makes it 12-0.
3 minutes and 35 seconds left in the first quarter now.
So again, a lot of football to be played here. It's just we've seen some missed opportunities here for Team Denmark with that starting out pretty well, just moving that ball after the first drive from Team Sweden, and then the blocked punt, which just set up Sweden and just on the 30-yard line of Team Denmark, which made it a little bit easier for him here.
Yeah.
So again, we see the kickoff team for Team Sweden out here, and we have the returners back, which is 25 and 80, I think, for Team Denmark. Kicking it deep here. 25, and again, he's hesitating a little bit, setting up those blocks, does a good job. Good tackle by number 44 on that Swedish team.
Good
44, that's their linebacker, Hugo Ekengren, who I've mentioned him a couple of times. He's made some plays there. He's doing a good job. Seeing him out on kickoff and then just staying in there for that defensive drive. That's good to see, though. You have your playmakers that you just want to have on the field.
Of course, yeah. Just let them get out there and make plays on special teams as well. That is one of the funnest parts about the game, flying down the field and going and making plays. They always say that's where football players are made, on the special teams.
Getting to run full speed at someone else and just seeing who's the better man right then and there. That's a fun part of it.
Yeah.
All right, Team Denmark out here. Handoff up the middle. That's a good run there. That looks like number 21 for Team Denmark.
I'm not going to try that last name, but Nick...
Wait, Team Denmark, that's Magnus Broberg. Yeah. Yeah, that was Magnus Broberg running the ball there. The Danish O-line did a good job there, just creating space for him. Let's see what they do. They tried that clap again to get the D-line to jump. It almost worked.
That's close with that.
Center.
He shook a little bit. He wanted to snap.
He wanted to snap it there. There we go. Stretch play out to the left. 21 stumbles a bit, and he gets dragged down there. It looked like 40, sorry. Coming in there making a play for Team Sweden, number 40. That's Alexander Choning. Making a hell of a play there, just chasing him down and dragging him down, and then other defensive players just rallying to the ball.
They're doing a good job of stretching the field out, this Swedish team. Just making them go to the sidelines. That's what you want to see. You don't want them going north and south.
Drops back to pass here. Oh, yeah, that was a little bit behind the receiver there, and he gets a little bit of a love kiss there from the linebacker.
Yeah.
letting him know that, hi, I'm here, I'm waiting for you.
He tried to put it in between those two.
Yeah, oh, I'm not sure if that would have helped if he caught it, really.
I don't know. He'll bring up 4th and about 8. So
yeah, so we got the
into punt.
21, they're running back to punt. Again, athletic kid back there, so we might see something happen.
Looks like they're bringing the pressure off this left side. Okay, they kept it at the same time.
Oh, again, pretty close for that punt being blocked. Pretty decent punt there. Move the ball over to the other half of the field.
Yeah. It's a little bit longer for them to go. Still some distance to go. They've proved they can move the ball pretty.
Yeah, they've been moving the ball pretty well. And we're seeing 12 in the quarterback again. I think that is number 31 for Team Sweden in that running back, which is Vinsnes. There we go. Quick screen out. Hits number 84. Good block by the other receiver there. Oh.
Good job by number 18 pulling that ball out.
That was a good play. 18 just knocking that ball out, like you said, pulling out.
Tell you what, number 12, that release, he's getting the ball out quick, which makes it a lot easier to set things up.
Yeah, receivers just get that ball in their hands quick and can move. They don't have to stand there and wait for the ball to get there.
Everything harder.
Yeah. Oh, hand up in the middle there. DN there, number 91 for Team Denmark, comes in and makes a pretty good play there, tackling him pretty fast. That is Magnus Pedersen making a play there.
Did a good job sticking his foot in the ground and cutting it off.
Yeah, just attack that running back. Once you see he has that ball, just go get him.
Yep.
3rd down here, drops back to pass. Throws it for 80. Cannot corral that ball. Good play there by 28. Comes in and hits him as he's trying to catch that.
That's a big play on 3rd down.
That's a really big play on 3rd down.
Might not have been a 1st down, but now it's going to have the Swedish team punt.
Yeah. Now it's a 4th and 5 or 6. Makes it a little bit easier for them to punt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just a good play. Just a good, clean play. Just come in, drive through the man, and just make sure that he is not getting that 1st down.
Yep.
And it was good enough that he didn't even catch it, so that's a good job there by the defense and the defender. See here, we have a pretty tight punt formation from Team Sweden here. No gunners out there, so we might, if we get a good block up here from the Danish team, we could see a good return. They have no one on the sides there. Corral it. Oh, he catches it though.
Good job by number 40.
That was number 40 just hustling down there. He is flexing a little bit there too. Good job there. That is Alexander Cholning. Again, mentioned his name earlier.
And there, that middle linebacker.
Yeah, he's one of those linebackers out there just doing a good job so far for Team Sweden.
Yep. They're playing with some fire right now.
No, they're hyped up,
yep.
As they should be. They're in the lead right now, and they're making some plays. So let's see here what Team Denmark can come out and do. See if they can't get a little bit going here.
Get a little drive going here. Get out of there. Get their backs away from the end zone.
Yep. Oh, bad snap.
Those little things,
again, the rain is coming down here a little bit, so it's going to be hard to grip that ball, both for the center and quarterback trying to throw it.
It will be, yeah.
And the center has to think about, he's not only snapping the ball, you have to get in the right direction to block someone after us. So that center is probably one of the most underrated positions in football.
100%.
It's like, just snap it and block. It's like, really easy there. So show some love to your O-linemen out there, football fans. Got a throw out there again, a little bit short. Looked like he's having some troubles gripping that ball.
I'm sure.
Because it is coming down pretty hard right now.
Brings up a 3rd and long.
Got a 3rd and long right now, and he is standing in his own end zone.
Yeah, they might just want to try to get it out of there a little bit, not even go for that 1st down, just try to get their backs out of the end zone.
Yeah, make sure you have some room to punt.
Yeah.
Because that's when often, we see him going for a deep ball here. Oh! Almost a great catch there by number 86.
That was very close.
He makes a great adjustment to the ball there, 86.
That would have been an amazing catch if he hauled that in.
That was Sebastian Lundborg. He just does a good job of adjusting. That ball's thrown nicely to the outside there, over the shoulder to the outside, and he just adjusts, but cannot come down with it.
Can't haul it in.
Good ball there by the quarterback, Danish quarterback. just doing a good job.
Sweden's been bringing a lot of pressure. Let's see.
I definitely want to bring some pressure here. If they can block this here, they'll have might get a safety or a touchdown here. Let's see. Oh, they block it. Where does he recover it, though? He recovers it on the one. Maybe not even the one. So we have the Swedish offense coming out with inches to go to the goal line.
That ball spiraled out of the end zone.
Yeah. That's rough for the Danish team there, though. Again, they were not missing a whole lot of getting that ball out and getting in some pretty decent position there, and then just a little bit of just the ball slips out at the last second. So we have Team Sweden with goal to go.
Put your defense in a very tough position here.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if you won't see a run here, which we do. 12 pulling it, makes an athletic play there.
That's a heck of a play there.
That was a good play.
Flag down.
We do have a flag down. Let's see what we have. That was an offside on the defensive side there. So that is a touchdown for number 12. That is Johan Hallgren, again showing his athletic ability there, just pulling that. And you had a defender coming down, and he just kind of hurdles him a little bit, steps over him, does a good job of just getting to that end zone.
He showed he can throw the ball, he can run the ball. Yeah, he's making good decisions.
That's making it hard for that defense. Oh, we have another block kick here. They are doing a good job on those. This is a good job of special teams just coming through there and blocking.
Getting that push up front. And still doing your job on special teams. Keep it going.
And like we talked about earlier in the other game, that these special teams can come back to bite you later in the game.
Absolutely.
So right now it's going to be 18-0 instead of 21. Which again, if the Team Denmark can get a little bit rolling later in the game, that can make a big difference.
Absolutely, absolutely. They showed they can move the ball a bit. So
they started out
a few little mistakes here and there, and I think they can really easily even this game out. Second quarter, first quarter.
We have no clock here right now, so we're struggling a little bit. We have 16 seconds left, it looks like, in the quarter.
Yeah.
Like you said, they showed that they can move the ball. Their O-line has been doing a good job, and their running backs have been doing a pretty good job of finding that space. So we'll see what they get going here as 25. Once again, he feels it. He's hesitating, and he finds some space out there. Does a good job of getting up and getting out there, not taking any unnecessary hits. So we've seen him make some plays on defense. Their safety 25 there.
Yeah, he moves very well.
He moves very well. His name is Justus Alrup. He's done a good job there on defense and returning the ball. So let's see here then. We have Team Denmark coming out here on offense, looking for a little something.
Yeah.
Trying to get going a little bit here, and if not scoring, then at least moving and giving their defense a little bit of a better field position.
Yeah.
We see a run. Ooh. That was a good job by that Swedish defense, just closing down those gaps. And we have a player down here that's their running back. It looks like he's hurt a little bit. Not something you want to see for any team, really, or any player.
They came flying through there pretty quick.
They came flying through really quick. They looked like they had some linebackers coming in there, too. Timed that up really well.
Yeah, this defense is giving Denmark a little bit of a hard time.
They are giving them a little bit of a hard time. They have some big guys in there at D-line that move really well, and then we've seen the linebackers just do a good job of scraping, and when they see that play, they come downhill, and they come downhill hard.
Yeah.
As we see their running back for Team Denmark there, number 22, being helped off. That's the third running back we've seen from Team Denmark. So they've done a good job of having some different guys in that backfield.
Yeah. It's never good to see a guy go down.
No. Good to see him. He's getting helped off, but as soon as you see him up and moving, it's a good sign.
Yeah. That's the end of the first quarter.
That was the end of the quarter right there. So we'll see the flip of the field here. As, again, Team Denmark is looking for a little something to get going here. after that first drive, we haven't seen a whole lot from their offense.
No, and their first drive was going very well until that. Yeah,
it was going really well, and then they just had that fumble, which stalled it a little bit here.
Trying to regain a little bit of energy after that kickoff that didn't go their way.
Yeah. If I'm not seeing this wrong, I think we have a new quarterback in for Team Denmark, which is number 17, Hjalte Denshit. And then we have 26 back at running back, which was Sebastian Larsen, which we saw earlier in the game. We see Sebastian Larsen here take the ball. Oh, that was a pull. That was a good fake by number 26 running the ball at the middle as we saw 17 pull it. I got fooled.
Yeah.
I was looking at 26. I'm like, yeah, good run.
But that was a good job pulling there.
Good job pulling.
Nice clean read there.
Only thing is, don't pull up like that and run back towards the middle.
Yeah, those backers are flying around.
Those linebackers aren't coming. Yeah, they're not going to be just standing there waiting for you. They're going to be coming.
Nope. Third and short here. See if they go to there.
Call a timeout here. Looked like they were trying to get him to jump and then trying to get a play called in from the sideline there.
Yeah.
And then just decided to take that timeout, get the players on that sideline, and just talk it through what they want to do here.
That was good thinking, trying to draw them off sides, but I think Sweden is they expect that third down.
They're expecting a run on that third and short.
Yeah.
I'm betting one of the coaches was standing down there yelling, "Watch the ball."
Yeah.
That's a standard when you get to that down and distance. You always want to be watching that ball as the defensive lineman or a linebacker blitzing.
Yep.
Don't want to give the offense anything free.
No. It's pretty impressive. At this age, remember these guys are only 17 years old.
Some of these kids are 15. That's the thing.
I'm looking at this thinking I'm seeing a senior team.
Yeah.
Watching this, and these are kids. These are, if we were in America, this is high school, junior high. Yeah. It's pretty impressive.
They are doing an awesome job. Like you're saying, these are kids out here, and this is high quality football out here, doing a good job.
Yep.
So, all right, Team Denmark here coming out in a trip slope to the right. That running back set up right behind the quarterback. Center has a little bit of a head bob every time he claps it there. I'm like, oh, be careful with that.
Yeah, that can be called.
Yeah. There we go. Running it up the middle there with 26, making some good moves. Getting enough for that first down. Good job by number 26, the running back there.
It's like a little miscommunication with the defensive end and outside linebacker. Both are playing the run there.
Yeah.
Still handed it off.
That was 26, Valdemar Barles. Yeah. He did a good job there.
Yeah. Running well.
It's here. 17. Oh, good ball. Good catch.
Good placement right over the linebacker's head.
That was a little bit scary right there. He puts that right over the linebacker and it dips right in front of the corner. That was a good throw. Good placement. So you see the linebacker drop out. He puts it right over him. That's a good ball by number 17 there for the Danish team. Also good catch by number 87.
Good job on that in.
It was 87. Laurits Lumholt catching that. Again, it's not easy catching the ball in this weather.
No.
26, again, showing some pretty good vision there. Making some moves. And not a whole lot of room there. You had the defensive end for this Team Sweden there, number 91. He was a pretty good position to make a play, and then 26 just, again, he sticks his foot in the ground, and he goes, and he makes a play.
Yeah. And then he showed some love to the offensive line. That's good to see.
That's always good to see from a running back, showing some love to that offensive line.
There's no running back without an offensive line.
That's true as it gets.
No offense without an offensive line.
Exactly. They have again, like I said, the center is probably the most underappreciated position, but the whole offensive line is, kind of take them for granted. They're there, they're grinding, they're every play. They don't get a play off.
No.
As a receiver, you're kind of like, all right, we'll run the ball. You want to see a receiver block their ass off every time.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that's not what you get all the time.
No,
you're going to get some. They can take a play off now and then and kind of like catch their breath.
Yep.
O-line, you're working.
You're working, yeah. And it's not like they're not getting simple plays. It's complex things. They're going to the next level. There's a lot of detail in offensive line. I think a lot of people don't realize how much goes into offensive line play.
For sure.
And they got to be as smart as the quarterback in most senses.
For sure.
So they should be proud being on the national team offensive line. That's a pretty high-hanging achievement there. Yeah. First and 10.
First and 10 again. Handoff to 26. He is running tough up that middle of the defense there. Doing a good job of. Got some guys trying to grab a little jersey there, and he just runs through that. He's not the biggest guy out there, but he is running tough right now.
He's running real tough. Makes a really good second and about 4 really manageable second down.
Yep. Rain is really starting to come down here a little bit more, so we'll see if they stick with that run. Oh, and he pulls 17 again. Good read. And he has some room. And he makes a good run there down to right about the 5-yard line. Here we see some life from this offense.
There we go.
There we go. After running that ball so well up the middle.
Good job pulling that out.
That was a good job just pulling it. Again, good read. He didn't just pull it to pull it. He read it well and then pulled it at the exact right moment.
He's a big kid and he can run.
Yeah, he's showing some speed out there. So let's see what they do now. They're on the 5-yard line here. Handoff to 26, looking for some room. Ooh, he is dragging 91 there for a couple of yards. That's a little bit of showing off some muscle there from 26.
Yeah.
Good job running the ball there. Let's see, they're down to maybe the 2 or 3 yard line.
See if they can punch it in here.
Be exactly what they need right now. Let's see if this Team Sweden can't come up with a stop here. Handoff to 26, and he gets sandwiched between, I saw number 96 there for Team Sweden come in, 96, that's Oliver Leidner, doing a good job of coming in there and making a sure tackle on the running back there, making sure he goes nowhere.
Yeah, they needed that there. Yeah. They lost a yard or 2 there.
Backed him up to about the 5-yard line again. They're manning up pretty heavy on those. Oh, and he tries to pull, and he's being chased down from the backside there. Number 22 for Team Sweden, David Viden, making a great play there, coming off that left edge and just chasing down the quarterback who's trying to roll right there, it looked like.
That's a good job. He didn't bite that at all.
He did not bite on that fake at all. He just 100% quarterback, does a good job of reading there.
You know, very smart play.
Yeah, we got 4th down and about 20, and looks like they're going for it here. Goal to go. He drops back to pass. Got a good pass rush from that Team Sweden. He keeps his eyes downfield, and a good ball to number 80. Good job there by that quarterback. He finds number 80, Albert Gissel, in the end zone.
That's a huge play for Denmark right there.
That is a huge play. As we look at the replay here, we see a pretty good pass rush from Team Sweden just coming up that field. Good pickup by the running back. And the quarterback steps up in the pocket, finds an open man.
Great job of stepping up in the pocket and having his eyes downfield as well, and just being able to find that guy. I mean, that was a 25-yard pass right there.
That was an awesome job by that quarterback, because that's a lot of guys will lose that as we see a 2-point attempt that goes nowhere from Team Denmark there. So that makes the score 18-6 after that pretty darn impressive play by number 17 there.
Yeah,
which was helped then shit on Denmark there.
They're right in this game.
They are. It's not a blown game yet.
No.
Far from it.
No. Just the second quarter.
Yeah.
5 minutes and 23 seconds left till halftime, and yeah, they've got a lot of momentum now.
They got some momentum, and that was a lot. Again, pretty good pass protection from the O-line, making sure he had that pocket to step up into.
Yeah.
And it was just, you talked about him stepping up and keeping his eyes downfield. A lot of guys lose that as soon as they see that pocket break down. They're
tuck it and go.
They tuck it and go, and he probably would not have gotten in for a touchdown on that, and then just.
Yeah, he's smart enough to know I can't run this 20 yards all the way downfield. I have to throw it, and then he just happened to find a man there, wide open in the end zone.
Yeah, that's a mature move by the quarterback there, just keeping his eyes downfield and throwing it, not just trying to take off.
Yep.
All right, Team Denmark's kickoff here. They're kicking it short. Let's see if he can corral it. Oh, they're right there. Where's that ball end up? It looks like Team Denmark comes up with that after an onside kick.
Oh, that's they calm down.
Are we?
Number 95.
Yep, they are giving it to Team Denmark. Good special teams play there. As that ball bounces right over that first line and then bounces at the feet there of one of the Swedish players. That is hard to pick that up once that bounces in front of your feet. That was a well-placed kick by the kicker. Good job there by the Danish special teams.
Even more momentum their way now.
Yeah. So let's see what they do with it here. They're keeping 26 running back and 17 at quarterback here. Seems like they like that combination. Did look like they were missing someone out on the field.
Like they'll use their last time out.
Yeah, I think they were missing a receiver.
Yeah, they want to make sure they capitalize on this now. This would be huge.
They need to, if they get some out of this, that flips the whole feeling of this game.
Yeah.
Because it started out feeling like, okay, this could be a runaway game.
Yeah, it seemed like in the beginning. I mean, but like we said in the beginning, it was a couple little things that happened that sort of set Denmark back, and now they're capitalizing on these things. If they would have got that on, or not on sides, but that little pop-up, then we would be back to Sweden having the ball and maybe their momentum going back into their hands. But it's really cool to see that it went their way here.
Yeah, that's a
tighten this thing out.
Yeah, good way of using those special teams to just take advantage.
Yep. It's like it's raining a little harder
it's
now.
raining a little bit harder right now. Oof. That's rough on these players out here trying to run around. Fortunately, we are on artificial grass, so they're not going to be slipping around as much.
We are. They need to get a referee a tap out there.
They really, really do. Because that ball gets slippery fast when it's coming down like this.
Yeah.
Like we said, not only is it a struggle for the quarterback trying to throw it, but the center trying to snap it. We can see some bad snaps eventually as we see another handoff. 26. Oof. Nowhere to go right there, as that was 96 for Team Sweden. Again, I mentioned his name before. That was Oliver Leidner. Just sheds his block really well there, and then makes it so that other players can get there, and they are coming in hot there and makes those tackles.
He did a good job of just trying to get back upfield again after he detoured a little bit to the side.
Let's see here. Drops back to pass here. Oh, and he steps out of the tackle, and then other tackler here coming in. That was number 40. Team Sweden. There. That was Alexander Choning doing a good job there.
With another play.
Again, I've mentioned his name before here. He just comes in and makes another play. That was a good job though with 17 moving. But I feel like eventually you just kind of have to feel when you have to take off and not trying to be looking for that extra. Just at one point you're going to have to just run.
Yeah.
All right, 3rd and long here for Denmark. So looking to capitalize, and he throws it over the middle. A little low there. He had a man. He had big number 88 for Team Denmark.
It's not an easy throw, especially in this rain.
That is Philip Balslev coming across the middle there. And yeah, like you said, the rain just makes that throw so much harder because you kind of have to sit that ball in there. You can't put that touch on it because you have a safety across on top there.
Yeah.
That if he's putting air under that, then he's coming down with that ball more than likely.
Denmark's got to be.
So let's see what they get on special teams here. There we go. We get the punt away. And they get a lucky bounce. Well, not lucky. Oh, maybe should have let that roll, but still a good play there from the Danish punt team. After they successfully run an onside kick, recover it, they don't get anything out of that drive, unfortunately. But they do push the Swedes pretty far back here.
We do have a new quarterback, it looks like. Number 12 is out.
Number 12 is out, so we have number 9 in for Team Sweden. Number 9 is Robin Lindström coming in, playing quarterback now. So you see that split backfield again for the Swedes. Handoff to number 30, trying to cut back there, and we had number 76.
76 was flying across the field there.
That was Anders Borgvard. Just coming screaming across from that left side, just chasing that play down. That's what you want to see, though. As soon as he sees that the quarterback doesn't have that ball, you are chasing that running back down.
Down the line, yep.
That was a good job there by the defensive end. Drops back to pass. Good ball. Good catch. That was a nice little slant route there, looked like.
Good job just finding that window.
Yeah.
He let his wide receiver get to his window and just put it right into the spot he needed to get it. It's 3 minutes and 15 seconds left before halftime. Looks like they're going to hurry up a little bit.
Gonna try to move it here a little bit, not let them settle in. They run the ball right up the middle with 30 again. Good run there. Good job by the O-line. Again, you see offensive linemen past the running back just working. That's a good job. Again, they're hurrying up here, staying in that split backfield. And again, 30 up the middle, and he's making some moves. Trying to cut back out to the outside, being brought down by 23 there on the Danish defense.
Yeah, they like that split back formation.
They like that split back.
It's hard. That's a hard formation to sort of corral because the ball could go either way. You got lead blockers, you got extra gaps, and you can do that. You can pull the ball, and now you have 2 lead blockers.
Yep. So we see that was. Sorry, I saw the number wrong on the quarterback there earlier. It's number 3, not number 9. It's Alexander Bornerud playing quarterback, not number 9. That is a correction, a little correction there. But he did a good job there, running the ball himself, pulled it and got a first down. As we see Team Denmark jump here, free play. He's going to let this one rip. Going for number 88. He cannot catch it.
It's like Sweden was very lucky there because it looked like they had a man jump as well. That should have been a dead play.
Let's see what they call here. Yeah, like you said, might have been movement on both sides of the ball here.
Yeah. If it was, they should have called it dead right away. But.
Yeah, should have been a false start, but they're calling it offsides. Okay. So that's 5 yards for the Swedish team here. Puts them in 1st and 5 on the Danish 37-yard line. So staying in the split back set. Like an audible there from the quarterback, giving him a little sign. And he pulls again.
Lead blocker.
Oh, and we have number 6 on the Danish team chasing him down and slapping that ball out. Wow. What a play there from number 6, Victor Osmussen.
Good job.
Great play, just chasing down the quarterback there and bringing that hand to knock that ball out.
Great job punching the ball out there.
That was a great job by number 6.
Good job of getting on that ball.
And then you have the other guys, getting on that ball. Is that number 18 that gets on the ball, recovers it there.
Got some more excitement back in that Danish sideline.
Number 18, Fredrik Brungart, doing a good job of getting on the ball after a great play there.
Great job.
Danish defense. That's a way to get some momentum back, huh? All right, 17's dropping back, and there he goes. He takes off. A lot of room to work with here. He's going to work towards the sideline. Good job there.
Great job. Stepping up in the pocket and taking what he can get.
That's what I talked about earlier a little bit, that you kind of feel that clock go off, that okay, I got to run. You're not trying to push the ball downfield. You just feel it, and then you go.
Yeah, a lot of deep routes there, and you got a lot of open field.
Yeah, and then you see those, Swedes are turning and covering, and that's when you kind of just have to, all right, I'm going.
Yep.
All right, let's see what they do here. They moved across into the Swedes' half. Throws a deep ball here for 87. He's got him. Oh, he's got 87 down inside the 5. Great throw, great route by number 87. That's Lauritis Lumholt making a great catch.
That's a great ball that he had a good amount of time to throw. They took care of up front, and good job.
Good job by the receiver there, just getting that outside release and then stacking back on top of that corner, making sure that he has no way to play that ball. Yep. Good job by the receiver. And a great ball. See what they do here. He drops back to pass again, and he's going to get taken down again. We see number 22 in there. I mentioned him earlier when they're down inside here. That's 22 for Sweden. That's David Viden, doing a good job there along with the defensive lineman for Sweden. Pushing the Danes back here outside the 10-yard line. Drops back to pass again. Oh, he goes over the middle there, looking for his receiver. That was number 9 he was looking for there across the middle. looked like he might have had number 80 pretty open there, the number 2 receiver, as both the safety bites down there. Looked like he had a man open. Almost manages to fit that in there, though, the number 9.
Almost got it in there. Now we got a 3rd and goal from about the 11.
Yeah, so we'll see what they do here. Do they just go for it all, or do they want to move the ball a little bit closer?
They get 2 chances here, so
Oof. Yeah. Again, we see that ball, the slippery, the rain being a factor here.
Absolutely.
Making that ball slippery, and it's really hard because as a quarterback, you have to really grip it to get that little bit of zip on that ball, trying to put that in that tight window.
And when it's dry, you can sort of just grab it and sometimes just throw it with whatever you got.
Oh,
when it's rainy like this, you want to grab those laces and have a little bit of a grip on it.
Yeah. I'm trying to look for that quick slant across the middle there. That's hard, trying to get the laces and get that out quick. So you see that on that throw. Let's see here. Oh, and he keeps it going out to his right. He's got a man. Oh, just misses him. Had a man coming across there. I think he was looking again for number 9, coming across pretty much uncovered.
Good idea with a little boot play there.
That time that boot worked pretty well. Last time they had a blitzer coming off the edge, just screaming down.
Yeah.
Good stop there by the Swedish defense, doing a good job of standing up right on their own 5-yard line, just pushing them back and keeping them out of the end zone.
Yep.
You see number 3. Ooh, he does not get a chance to step into that throw as he had pressure in his face. I think that was number 6 again for Team Denmark, who forced that fumble earlier. Victor Osmussen doing a good job of just coming through, getting pressure on the quarterback and forcing an errant throw there.
Yeah, I was lucky that one didn't get hit up in the air and to the other team.
There we go. He finds a receiver out there.
82 with a nice adjustment, catching that ball. Ball was in the air for a while.
Yeah, ball was up in the air for a while there, and he makes a good adjustment and finds that ball and makes some of it. We only have, we have 2 different clocks showing here. One clock is showing us 25 seconds left here.
Yeah.
That might be why we had a timeout called from Team Sweden.
Yeah, I think I would disregard the time on the screen right now.
Yeah, don't look at the time on the screen. Ooh. Yeah. So we do not have a lot of time left in the half. We have 25 seconds. Score is 18-6 with Sweden here. What do you think he's saying right now down there as he called that timeout to his offense?
25 seconds left. Let's get it in the end zone.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's 3rd down. Or he's probably saying we got to get this first down first, and then we got to get it in the end zone. You know, because you don't want to turnover now because I'm not sure. I think Denmark is out of timeouts. So
I think they are out of timeouts. So we'll see here. Oh, they get him to jump. Free play. He lobs it up there for number 2. Ooh, good play again. Number 25 on Team Denmark is in good position.
Great play there.
He just breaks up. He's playing the ball there. Does a good job of just attacking that ball and making that catch. Really hard for number 2.
Yeah. He's all over the place.
He is doing a good job of just being in the right position, breaking up passes. He's had a good game.
Yep.
But we have that offsides on the Danish defense there, which is going to give the Swedes a new first down.
Now I'm guessing they'll just go deep.
Probably with this little time left on the clock, they have 21 seconds. I'm guessing we'd see either some deep out routes trying to get to the outside or just going up. There we have the running back catching it. Oh, and he tries to cut back in. That's not going to stop the clock. So Team Sweden's going to burn a timeout. Good job by the Danish defense there, getting on that and getting him down, keeping him in bounds.
Yeah, that's a good job. Make him waste that one.
Now they actually have one more timeout left still, so they can still get a play off and try to push the ball downfield, stop the clock, and maybe take a shot at the end zone.
Yeah.
So we'll see what they do here. Again, see the coach out here talking to him, probably giving him a little bit of instruction on where he wants him to go.
Yeah. If there's ever a time that you want to use a little hook and ladder or something, this would be the time.
Pull out something special.
Yeah.
That's the thing here. You give, because the other teams are going to be watching this film, so you want to give them something to look at, right?
Yeah,
something to prepare to. You might not even use it later.
Absolutely.
But let's see what they do here. We have a little signal from the quarterback. He's looking, he's looking. They have a screen set up. They get it off. Got some blockers out there. He is running pretty well. Oh, let's see if they have any time left on the clock. I did call a timeout on the sideline. Whether or not there will be any clock left, we'll see. Let's see what the ref says here. Yeah, they are going to say that the clock ran out right there before they managed to call that timeout. That was a good play, though, by the Team Sweden on that screen, getting some yards there. So it would have set him up pretty well to take a shot at the end zone, because we've seen the quarterbacks sling it up there.
Yeah, it was a nice try there.
Yep.
Haven't seen many. We saw one screen earlier in the game, but we haven't seen many. We haven't seen many in these past two games.
We haven't seen a whole lot of screens. We saw Finland run one screen pretty successfully earlier today, and then we saw a screen attempt by Team Sweden earlier where the running back unfortunately dropped the ball. And then they come back to it right here in a big situation, and they are very close to being able to take a shot at the end zone there.
Yeah. But
Yeah. What do you think the emphasis is for these two teams right now going into halftime?
I think Sweden. Sweden started off strong. They got some breaks in the beginning. I think they really got to rally together to make sure Denmark doesn't get back into this game and maybe potentially take the lead. Denmark, they just have to know. I'm sure they're going to go in and tell their guys, we can play with them, and we're playing well against them, and we just got to go do our thing, and we can come back in this game. So it's a close game, and it's anybody's game at this point. Even with Sweden up by two touchdowns, but I think they're in this game. What do you think going into the huddle, what do they say?
A lot of the same things you're saying right now, but a big thing got to be they got to cash in on these opportunities that they're having. They have moved the ball. They had a beautiful throw and catch down inside the 5-yard line there. A beautiful throw, a great catch by the receiver, and then you kind of just fizzle out. And the same thing with that onside kick that they recover. They do such a good job of just getting that special teams play in.
Get that momentum.
They move the ball a little bit, and then again they're on the 5-yard line, and they just kind of dies out. Again, good job by the Swedes defense.
Exactly.
But you want to cash in, at least get. Maybe they should have kicked a field goal. Gotten 3 points. Close game. So we'll see though what they do coming out. I'm guessing, like you said, they're just gonna have to go out and do their own thing, right?
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right with Denmark. It's a shame they couldn't cash in on at least one of those opportunities. When they were down at the 5-yard line, you got to give credit to Sweden. They made a huge play, a huge sack to push them almost out of field goal range at that point. So it'll be interesting to see how the two teams come out and how they play in the second half. See if this rain continues and still continues to be a factor.
And I'm guessing Team Sweden, like you said, they got rolling pretty early. Got to be thinking, just saying, get back to that, because they were running the ball really, really well early. Just with that read for the quarterback, just hand that off or just going up the middle, and the O-line was doing a good job. Just I would say for them, maybe just get back to that. Just keep moving the ball well.
We'll see who they bring back at a quarterback going into this third quarter. Number 12's out. I wonder if they're saving him or wanting to get guys playing.
It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you guys after the halftime.
I'm scared for these fucking cameras, bro. Quick, notable players. Which numbers do you remember? 12. I'd say he scored. He's got a mark. 96. Yeah, done a good job. Ja, lately. Ja. Och för statistik på bilen. Bilen? He stacked up the guard a couple of times and almost driven him. He did a far. Those are the guys that I've they're Denmark. I got 41, 73, and we need to put a mark on 25. Double 25. Yeah, he was the one that broke up that free play.
Key one here, key one down here. Yeah.
The receiver was jumping up and he was like,
Yeah.
the Swede was jumping and reaching and he had his hands like this, you know? We'll be back on you when the game stops. Just put marks on them and then we'll get together and we'll see.
25, 17, 26. Guys that I've seen already. And 86, so
17. A double. He's
made some throws.
He's definitely.
Is he up 25 Denmark, right?
Yeah, 25 is there.
Okay, that's
He's made some throws though. 17.
He looks like he's a second ball.
That's one of the things I didn't like today.
No, I think 26. Yeah, 26 has been playing well.
26 been playing well too.
He's been a little bit quieter in the second quarter.
Yeah, they haven't given him the ball.
No.
They had that one drive where they fed him, and then he pulled. That's when they ran. Oh crap! Inside of the far right of the road.
All right, looks like a read there. Good pull by the quarterback, and he gets. That was.
He's not the tallest dude, so he doesn't have stride, but his feet are just drumsticks.
All right, looks like a read there. Good pull by the quarterback, and he gets. That was for a couple of years now, and as you can see,
It's effective.
It's effective, and they do a hell of a job of it.
Yep.
That's what we have. We have a pretty athletic quarterback and an O-line that does that well. Boots a little bit deeper here now. Return man number 25 looks like. Catches it, hesitates, finds a crease. Ooh. Finds a little bit of a crease here. They run the ball right up the middle. Good job by the running back. Cutting it back. Finds some room there. Good run by number 20. Oh, Sweden jumps there, but they don't snap it. We see, right there, we see the linebacker. So that Swedish team doing a good job. As a linebacker, you just kind of have to read it and go. You can't hesitate. If you do that, then you're going to have an O-lineman in your lap trying to, that was a badly handled handoff there. Not sure now. And no one deep. He drops back to pass. It's good protection. Boy, that was almost not a lot of help. And he pulls it on a read. We see this quarterback is quick.
He's very quick.
Gets around the edge. Keep it simple and run the plays that you want to run them well.
Yep.
And we see a little slant and sit there by the receiver. Catches it, not completely cleanly though. Pulls it out, throws a little screen out to Big 88. 88 with a tough run in there. Backfield. Let's see what they do here. That was a read, it looked like, and he handed it off to number 30. That goes really nowhere right there as he was met by just... have a flag. 30 is still on his feet, and he's trying to reverse field here. And he lowers his shoulder there.
Looks like he's close to that first down.
All right, let's see what they do here. Split backfield again. Well, Reed's there again, that veer. And he keeps it, making some moves and gets out of bounds. After, yeah, like you said, that mesh point just looks so clean. Run that again the other way, and he's giving that to 30. Oh, and he looks like he's had that edge, and he's in for the touchdown. Kicking it deep here. 25, and again, he's hesitating a little bit, setting up those blocks, does a good job. Good tackle.
You don't want to go north and south.
Drops back to pass here. Yeah, that was a little bit behind the receiver there, and he gets Vinsness. There we go, quick screen out, hits number 84. Good block by the other receiver there. As you see, he has that ball, just go get him.
Yep.
Third down here, drops back to pass. Throws it for 80, cannot corral that ball. Good play there by the Danish team. We can see a good return. They have no one on the sides there. Corral it. Oh, he catches it though. if we won't see a run here, which we do. 12 pulling it, makes an athletic play there. That was a good. Silverham does a good job of just getting to that end zone.
He showed he can throw the ball and he can run the ball. Yeah, he's making good decisions.
That's making it hard for that defense. Oh, we have another block kick here. At least moving and giving their defense a little bit of a better field position.
Yep.
We see a run. Oh, that was a good job by that Swedish defense, just Sebastian Larsson, which we saw earlier in the game. We see Sebastian Larsson here take the ball. Oh, that was a pull. That was a oh! He did a good job there.
Yep. Running well.
Here, 17. Oh, good ball. Good catch.
Good placement right over the linebacker.
Holt catching that. Again, it's not easy catching the ball in this weather.
No.
26, again, showing some pretty good vision there. Oh, and he pulls 17, again, good read. And he has some room, and he makes a good run there. They're manning up pretty heavy on those. Oh, and he tries to pull, and he's being chased down from the backside there. Number 22 for teams for here, goal to go. He drops back to pass. Got a good pass rush from that team Sweden. He keeps his eyes downfield. And a good ball to number 80. Take off.
Yep.
All right. Team Denmark's kickoff here. They're kicking it short. Let's see if he can corral it. Oh, they're right there. Where's that ball end up? It looks like throw it, but the center trying to snap it. We can see some bad snaps eventually as we see another handoff. 26. Oof. Nowhere to go right there. Let's see here. Drops back to pass here. Oh, and he steps out of the tackle and then other tackle. All right, 3rd and long here for Denmark. So looking to capitalize, and he throws it over the middle. A little low there. He had a man. He had
15 seconds left before halftime. Looks like they're going to hurry up a little bit.
Try to move it here a little bit, not let them settle in. They run the ball right up the middle with 30 again. Good run there. Good job by the staying in that split backfield. And again, 30 up the middle, and he's making some moves. Trying to cut back out to the outside, being brought down. And he pulls again.
Lead blocker.
Oh, and we have number 6 on the Danish team chasing him down and slapping that ball out. Wow. What? All right, let's see what they do here. They moved across into the Swedes' half. Throws a deep ball here for 87. He's got him. Oh, he's got 87 down inside the 5. Drops back to pass again. Oh, he goes over the middle. Deep out routes, trying to get to the outside or just going up. There we have the running back catching it. Oh, and he tries to cut back in. That's not going to stop the clock. Set up, they get it off. Got some blockers out there. He is running pretty well. Oh, let's see if they have any time left on the clock. All right, looks like a read there. Good pull by the quarterback, and he gets out of that for a couple of years now. And as you can see,
it's effective.
It's effective, and they do a hell of a job of it.
Yep.
That's what you have when we have a pretty athletic quarterback and an O-line that does that well. Boots a little bit deeper here now. Return man number 25 looks like. Catches it, hesitates, finds a crease. Ooh. Finds a little bit of a crease here. They run the ball right up the middle. Good job by the running back. Cutting it back. Finding some room there. Good run by number 20. Oh, Sweden jumps there, but they don't snap it. We see, right there, we see the linebackers of that Swedish team doing a good job. As a linebacker, you just kind of have to read it and go. You can't hesitate. If you do that, then you're going to have an O-lineman in your lap trying to, that was a badly handled handoff there. Not sure. And no one deep. He drops back to pass. It's good protection. That was almost on a lot of help. Oh, and he pulls it on a read. We see this quarterback is quick.
He's very quick.
Gets around the edge. Keep it simple and run the plays that you want to run. Run them well.
Yep.
And we see a little slant and sit there by the receiver. Catches it, not completely cleanly now. Pulls it out, throws a little screen out to big 88. 88 with a tough run in there. Backfield. Let's see what they do here. That was a read, it looked like, and he handed it off to number 30. That goes really nowhere right there as he was met by just... have a flag. 30 is still on his feet, and he's trying to reverse field here. And he lowers his shoulder there.
Looks like he's close to that first down.
All right, let's see what they do here. Split backfield again. Well, Reed's there again, that veer. And he keeps it, making some moves and gets out of bounds. After, yeah, like you said, that mesh play just looks so clean. Run that again the other way, and he's giving that to 30. Oh, and he looks like he's had that edge, and he's in for the touchdown. Kicking it deep here. 25, and again, he's hesitating a little bit, setting up those blocks. Does a good job. Good tackle, but
you don't want him going north and south.
Drops back to pass here. Oh, yeah, that was a little bit behind the receiver there. And he gets Vinsnes. There we go, quick screen out. Hits number 84. Good block by the other receiver there. Oh, you see he has that ball. Just go get him.
Yep.
Third down here, drops back to pass. Throws it for 80. Cannot corral that ball. Good play there by the Danish team. We can see a good return. They have no one on the sides there. Corral it. Oh, he catches it though. Yeah. So I'm wondering if he won't see a run here. Maybe between you. 12 pulling it. Makes an athletic play there. That was a good. Silver does a good job of just getting to that end zone.
He showed he can throw the ball, and he can run the ball. Yeah, he's making good decisions.
That's making it hard for that defense. Oh, we have another block kick here. At least moving and giving their defense a little bit of a better field position.
Yeah.
We see a run. Oh, that was a good job by that Swedish defense, just Sebastian Larsson, which we saw earlier in the game. We see Sebastian Larsson here take the ball. Oh, that was a pull. That was a oh! He did a good job there.
Yeah, running well.
Let's see here. 17. Oh, good ball. Good catch. That
good placement right over the line.
Potent. Catching that. Again, it's not easy catching the ball in this weather.
No.
26 again, showing some pretty good vision there. Oh, and he pulls 17 again. Good read, and he has some room, and he makes a good run there. They're manning up pretty heavy on those. Oh, and he tries to pull, and he's being chased down from the backside there. Number 22 for team support here. Goal to go. Drops back to pass. Got a good pass rush from that team. Sweden. He keeps his eyes downfield. And a good ball to number 80. Take off.
Yep.
All right. Team Denmark's kickoff here. They're kicking it short. Let's see if he can corral it. Oh, they're right there. Where's that ball end up? It looks like throw it, but the center trying to snap it. We can see some bad snaps eventually as we see another handoff. 26. Oof. Nowhere to go right there. As that. Let's see here. Back there. Drops back to pass here. Oh, and he steps out of the tackle and then other tackle. All right, third and long here for Denmark. So looking to capitalize, and he throws it over the middle. A little low there. He had a man. He had
15 seconds left before halftime. Looks like they're going to hurry up a little bit.
Gonna try to move it here a little bit, not let them settle in. They run the ball right up the middle with 30 again. Good run there. Good job by the staying in that split backfield. And again, 30 up the middle, and he's making some moves. Trying to cut back out to the outside, being brought down. And he pulls again.
Weak blocker.
Oh, and we have number 6 on the Danish team chasing him down and slapping that ball out. Wow.
That's a big turn.
What? All right, let's see what they do here. They moved across into the Swedes' half. Throws a deep ball here for 87. He's got him. Oh, he's got 87 down inside the 5. Drops back to pass again. Oh, he goes over. Wow. over the middle. Deep out routes trying to get to the outside or just going up. There we have the running back catching it. Oh, and he tries to cut back in. That's not going to stop the clock. Set up. They get it off. Got some blockers out there. He is running pretty well. Oh, let's see if they have any time left on the clock.
Swedish national team.
Pretty exciting first half here from these two teams. That saw Team Sweden coming out and they're really rolling here to a good start. They were up 18-0 before we saw Team Denmark really kind of get their stride going.
Yeah, and I think they're looking to continue on that. I think Team Sweden gets the ball back first, but Denmark's going to be trying to get that ball back quick and get in the end zone.
Yeah, you saw Team Denmark's defense also. They were stepping up and making some plays there towards the end.
Yeah, they were. There hasn't been much action at the Swedish offense in the past,
No, not really. They've been struggling a little bit here to move the ball as well as they did that first. But again, they did have a lot of really, really good field position.
Yeah, they did.
They had a couple of blocked punts that set them up pretty close inside the 2-on-1.
Yeah.
Ball rolled out of the end zone and they recovered it after a blocked punt.
Yeah.
So they've had some good field position. Without that, we've seen Team Denmark do a pretty good job on defense of stopping them there. So we'll see here now, as you said, the offense for Team Sweden will come out. Again, if they recover the kick, we gotta emphasize that because we've had two kicks here being recovered by the kicking team.
Yeah.
Which is, again, we talked about it both games, how the special teams is really important. And it's one of the hardest things to do when you have all these guys come together from different teams. You have basically just a week to prepare.
Yeah, how much time do you use on special teams, and that can be a big factor in a game. So we'll see. We'll see where they decide to kick this one off.
Yep.
It looks like Sweden is more ready for any kind of little pop-up kick like they did earlier.
Yeah, looks like they've moved some guys around, so they have two other guys at those positions where they had D lineman earlier. Now they have some other guys here. And we have
6.
Number 6. Yeah, you were saying number
Ready
6
to
there,
kick.
ready to kick. Let's see here. Oh, and a little bit of a pooch. And we just see 86 just catch it and lie down. It's a smart play.
It's a good job. It's 87.
And we have a flag. I think this might be offsides on the kicking team. I'm guessing since they have such a short kick, the refs are going to be a little bit more on that. If you're crossing that line a little bit too early, they might be flagging that.
Yeah.
So that might give the Swedes a little bit more yardage here. That's a downside of trying to kick an onside kick here. It does set up the Swedish offense in a pretty decent position here on the field.
Shorter field than they go down on, but
As we see that they did have that offsides on the kicking team there. Gives them another 5 yards, which sets them up on their own 40, which is pretty good position to be in.
yeah, it is.
So let's see here what they come out doing here.
Looks like number 3 still in their quarterback.
Number 3 still playing quarterback. I saw number 12 come out and warm up. Oh, he gets the ball out really quick there out to the screen. Oh, we see number 82 making a good move, and then we see after it looked like 82 kind of gave him a little stiff arm there. 25 comes up and just manages to drag him down.
Yeah, that was a good job by number 25 coming down and making that tackle. That's not an easy tackle.
Because right there, it looks like he's gone, and then he just grabs onto that jersey. Good job by the receiver making him move and getting some yards, getting a new first down. But also good play by 25 getting him down because he could have been gone there. As we see a run play right up the middle. Whole lot of green around 34 there as he gets through that line.
91 in on that tackle.
Yep. Good job by that O-line, just creating lanes for 34 to rumble through.
Now they're going to hurry it up a little bit here.
Yep. He's dropping back to pass here. Oh, he's letting one rip up the middle there. Again, that is number 25. I've mentioned him so many times now. That's just his Oslofjord. He is being just everywhere on this field, it seems like.
He is everywhere. That's a heck of a play.
That was a good ball by the quarterback. The receiver had a couple of yards on the defender there, and he just comes in and breaks that pass up.
Yep.
That's a good job here. Let's see here, we got a good time blitz by the defense. Then they gets him down. That puts him in a 4th and 11 yards. That was a well-timed blitz there.
Number 6, Victor.
That was number 5 coming through on the blitz, yeah. Number 5 on the blitz, Kristensen, and then, as you said, number 6, Victor Osmussen, just making that tackle and finishing the play. So we see Team Sweden going for it here. He's looking to throw, throws it short of that bubble, and he does not catch it. 82. Oof.
Two good plays in a row for Denmark.
Yeah, 2 good plays. That's a little bit of what we talked about earlier in the other game, where the receiver just he's so eager to catch it and go, you kind of forget to catch the ball. You're so ready to go, you're just turning before you catch it, and that's what happens a lot of the time with these receivers. I know myself playing receiver a little bit that you get so eager, you just want to do something that you can't wait for that ball to get in your hands, and you just go.
And you're not looking forward to getting hit as well.
Oh, no.
So you want to get that ball and get out of there.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we see a motion here from, not even a motion. That did not look like something legal going on
Looked
there.
like a Canadian football game there for a second.
What are they?
I think somebody was running off.
They were blowing the whistle. I don't know what they. All right, and then we hear ready for play again. No timeout taken. They just were substituting apparently.
Looks like we have a new quarterback in it for
Another
Denmark.
new quarterback in for Denmark here. That looks like it's number 3, which is Lukas Hansen, who hands off to number 21.
Hard run there.
Hard run. That's Magnus Broberg. Run the ball nice and hard up the middle there. Good job. Again, 3rd quarterback we're seeing for Team Denmark here. After a pretty good quarter from number 17, which we saw both throw some dimes and run the ball really well.
Yeah.
So we'll see what number 3 can do here.
Now number 17 is actually, looks like he's giving the calls into the quarterback.
You see number 17 and 10 on the sideline there, standing side to side and giving calls.
That's cool to see.
21 trying to get the edge. He does. He gets a couple of yards after a good stiff arm there. I feel like that's what everyone's trying to do out here, run the ball. You're just trying to put that hand on someone's helmet and just get past them.
Yeah, a lot of low tackles now. It's a lot of opportunity to get that hand out.
Yeah.
It's very that rugby style of football.
Just like put that hand on the head and just push them away.
Yep.
And we've seen it work a couple of times. And we'll see. All right, we got a 3rd and short here. Let's see what they do. Oh, he keeps it. Good pull there as they were crashing down on 21 up the middle. We've seen these quarterbacks for Team Denmark doing that great job of that, reading that defensive end. And as soon as they see him crash down, especially on that play, it's a 3rd and really short. They're looking for that handoff up the middle. You pull it, you get on the edge.
Yeah, you said it earlier. They're doing a good job of making that read. You can tell that they're making that read. They're not getting that from the sideline because they're making the right calls there.
Yep. Let's see what they do here. We have a stretch play. Oh, and he gets tangled up in the quarterback's feet.
That's a shame.
That's a shame because it looked like he could have bounced that outside there. Maybe. But yeah, that's what you see here kind of when you have players that aren't used to playing together maybe. A little bit of a mix-up sometimes. You saw that with the handoff earlier that they fumbled.
Yeah.
And now with a little bit of a stumble there that they're just not maybe used to each other. But we'll see here. All right, another run here for 21 up the middle.
Great patience running through there.
He is, taking his time there, just letting those blocks develop and find that crease. Good job by the O-line, moving their feet, moving some bodies up in the middle there.
They get back within 8 yards. So
now
first down.
Yeah, 3rd and 8. A little bit of a tricky situation to be in, especially with the rain coming down here.
Yeah, your options change a little bit with this rain.
Yeah. We'll see what they choose to do here. A little bit of high snap, and he hands off to 21, looking for somewhere to go, and there is not a whole lot there. There was 4 bodies, Swedish players on him there, just driving him back. Good job, though. He does get some yards. He gets about 3 yards.
Forward progress, that really took him that far. Yeah, okay.
So puts him at a 4th and maybe 5 yards.
Yeah, that's manageable.
It's manageable, so let's see what they choose to do here. That was running back Magnus Broberg if they choose to hand it off to him again or if they're going to pull it again with the quarterback. And he drops back to pass. Let's see here. got some pressure. He steps up. He's got some room. Oh, and he slips out of there. He's got some yards. Ooh, and puts his shoulder down there. That's a good run by that quarterback, number 3. That was Lukas Hansen.
A couple big blocks peeling back across the field there.
That's some good blocks and some good running. Oh, big block there by one of the, that was a big 88 receiver coming down there with a peel back block, making him feel that.
Yeah.
That was a big 88. That was Philip Balslev doing a good job coming down there.
I see number 10 coming here, quarterback now.
Yeah, that might have been from that hit that number 3 just took.
Yeah, he delivered one, but he also took it as well.
Yeah, he could have maybe stepped out of bounds. Oh, that was a great play by the defensive line for Sweden there. That was number 96 again. We've mentioned his name a couple of times now. Oliver Leidner coming through there and just meeting the running back in the backfield. That's not, as a running back, you just don't, what can you do? You have a guy, as soon as you get that ball in your hands, you have someone in your face, you're just like, yep, okay.
Especially a guy of his size.
Number 3 here, airing it out. Good ball. You got an open man and a good catch for number 7 on Team Denmark. That's Emil Jensen making a good catch in the back of the end zone. Great ball by number 3.
Really nice pass there.
That was a great throw.
He came wide, right open there in the corner of the end zone there, and he put it right on the money.
Looked like a good route concept right there.
Yeah.
We get to see the replay here. He was wide open in there. Good adjustment. He turns his body and taps his feet down. Great job by the receiver. Good ball placement. Again, that's, even if he's wide open, it's not an easy ball to throw because you have to put it in a spot where he can go make that play. So we see Team Denmark going for 2, and the quarterback right there is under some pressure. So that was Lukas Hansen trying to get that 2-point conversion, could not get it.
It's very interesting. Number 10 just threw that touchdown.
No, that was number 3.
Number 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
They had
So
number 10 in for one play after he ran it.
I was wondering if they
if they all of a sudden switch
forth.
it back. Yeah, no.
Okay.
So that was, number 3 for Team Denmark throwing that touchdown. Lukas Hansen throwing that to Emil Jensen. That was a good hookup there between those two. That brings this game to 18-12
That's
to
exactly
Sweden.
what Denmark needed.
That was exactly what they needed to start this second half, and it was just a great job. We got 4 minutes and 42 seconds left of this third quarter. So again, a lot of football left to be played. So let's see if Team Sweden can answer back here and see what they can do.
Yeah, I think they're going to need to answer back because the momentum is in Denmark's hands right now.
Denmark are definitely they have that momentum right now. Have a stop on defense and they've moved the ball well on offense with the new quarterback that they've put in.
Yep.
That's a deep kick. He's going backwards to catch it, but now he has some room. Oh, number 6 again. Mentioning him again for Denmark there. That was Victor Osmussen just tossing aside a blocker and then just making a play there on the returner. I don't know if you see that on the replay, but you see him throw a man and then make a tackle.
That's a heck of a play.
And then you see some other guys come in there too. Great job by that kickoff team for Team Denmark.
Love to see it on special teams.
Yeah, again, you have those playmakers in there. We mentioned their names a lot, and that's what you want to see.
Yep.
So we got Team Sweden coming out here. We still have, I believe we still have number 3 in a quarterback. That was number 3, Alexander Bornerud. And he pulls and he keeps going on that outside. Does a good job of getting some yards before he slides. That's a pretty smart play there by the quarterback.
Very smart play. You can't afford to get hit too many times out there at quarterback. You don't want to, especially in this weather as well.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely running up that middle there. You have all those big guys. Maybe a corner, yes, you can kind of accept, but getting hit by those linebackers. Oh, he's running the ball again. Gets out of one tackle. We have number 6 and a bunch of other red jerseys around there. Good pursuit. Good just playing to the ball right there.
Good job of pulling that ball out. Just doesn't have any room after that.
Nope.
Denmark was
number
everything up.
91 from Denmark was the first one there, and he does a good job of stacking him up there. That's Magnus Pedersen. All right, let's see what they bring out here. 3rd and long. He's dropping back to pass. Oh, The running back just did not turn his head soon enough. And again, I think that was just because the quarterback got a lot of pressure right in his face.
Yeah, he just had to get rid of the ball.
Did not have time to really wait for that route to develop. Tried to just get it out. The running back was not ready for it.
If he had a split second more, that might have been a first down there.
Because he was pretty open. He wasn't looking for the ball yet.
No.
All right, so we got the Swedish punting unit out on the field here.
Let's see if Denmark can bring some little pressure here off the edge.
Looks like they might be. We'll see what they're trying to do here. It'll be interesting to see if they want to play that field position or just try to block it. Yeah. All right, we got a fair catch called. Oh, and he muffs it. Let's see who comes up with it. I think Denmark is lucky enough to fall on that. Again, another thing, we've mentioned the rain. Trying to catch that punt.
Watch how close he is to him.
That is pretty close. That's not.
I don't.
Kick catching interference might be a call here. I don't know if he's close enough for that to count.
They used to have that rule. I forget what it was called.
Kick catching interference.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay. Yeah.
It's like a halo rule. You have
halo rule,
1 meter of a halo around you that you can't interfere the zone in. I don't know if he was that close, but might have looked like he was.
You don't see it that much here because the punts usually don't come from so high.
No,
to get over top
they come bouncing. That was a high punt, and again, that just makes it so hard to catch it because you're under it trying to look for it and waiting for it, and then you get in your own head a little bit too.
You do. It's a lot of time.
And you see those guys coming down, you're like, okay, if I don't catch this,
yeah.
But yeah, they get back on that ball, so it's we see the Danish offense out on the field again. I think they had some confusion with players on the field, so we see a timeout from Team Denmark.
That's a shame. Those timeouts might.
They might
need it later.
Yeah, we have a close game here. It's 18-12 to Sweden over Denmark, and like you said, those timeouts might be valuable later in the game if you're trying to move the ball a little bit with little time on the clock.
Yeah.
So we'll see here. We have a Danish team that have a lot of momentum going here right now. So we see they have number 3 and 21 again in the backfield here. Again, 21 up the middle. He makes a little bit of a move on 40. The linebacker for Sweden, which is Alexander Chaning, mentioned him before. He's made some plays. Makes a good tackle there too. Doesn't allow him to slip off of him, and he just allows maybe a 3-yard gain, which is a good play by the linebacker there.
Alexander, he must have 5 or 6 tackles now.
He has a bunch of tackles right now, doing a good job in that middle. Again, up the middle, 21. Oh, breaking some, just running through some arm tackles there and almost breaks one, but I think that's 99 on the Swedish D line. Does a good job. That's Jakob Engberg. He just grabs, I think it was his sleeve of his Under Armour there, and he grabs it and drags him down, or else we might have seen 21 go for a lot more there. We're going a little bit up tempo here too. All right, again, exact same play, except 21 bounces this outside. Oh, good job by 21. That's way to get some yards. You had the corner coming up there for Team Sweden, and he has a chance to make a play. He kind of gets a little hit on him.
Yep.
But again, there we see he tried to just kind of shoulder him. Doesn't really wrap up, and he just kind of bounces off and manages to get that edge and gets a couple of yards.
Yeah.
Or let's see what the refs say here.
Depending on where they think he stepped. Okay. Looks like he got back to the line of scrimmage.
They're not. Yeah, they're just giving him back to the line of scrimmage.
Looks like maybe he jumped for another 4 yards.
It might have looked like it. It was like, but yeah, he might have stepped out of bounds there.
Yeah.
All right. We have.
Like
that was a down.
Clock.
No, down marker was wrong. It's still showing first down.
Yeah.
There we go. 2nd down and 10 yards for this Danish offense.
Let's see here. We're going to keep running the ball.
Well, they've been pretty consistent right now, just feeding 21. I'm thinking, again, they might just be looking to feed 21 and maybe then just have 3 pull it and go on that outside that they've done so well.
He number 3 is doing an awesome job of really selling that zone. I mean, he has his hands in there so long, and once he's gone, he gives a little push, and he even gets a bump on the defensive end who's attacking. So he gets a lot of credit for some of these runs just because he's holding the defense so long.
He is.
A little more confusion with Denmark.
What is going on right now? I think we have a little discussion with the refs here because they were not sure whether it was first or second down. And they just ran the ball.
Yeah, they just ran it. Yeah, it's at least second down.
I'm pretty well, we'll leave it to the refs, but I'm pretty confident it's second down.
Yeah.
Which is probably why we heard some. We at least heard a lot of noise coming from the Swedish sideline here.
Yeah.
Because that could be huge if they give them a first down here now. So we'll see what they say. And
there it goes.
Yeah, after discussion, it is second down. That's, again, it's not always easy being a ref. You have a lot of things you have to try to keep sight of. Try to have control over.
Yeah, you're managing a lot of different things out there,
definitely.
so they get a lot of credit as well.
All right, let's see here. Oh, mishandles the snap, picks it up, and he gets tackled there.
Unfortunate to come up with that ball.
Yep. Is that number 96 there for Team Sweden? Oliver Leidner, again mentioning his name.
Ball just
He's the one that comes through there and makes that tackle on the quarterback after he picks that up.
Ball just comes in a
little bit low, a little bit hard to manage. Hour and a third and long here. Let's see what they do. High snap, corrals it, throws the ball up. Oh, good play by the DB. That was number 21 for Team Sweden. That's Nick Heidarai. Guys, sorry if I mispronounced that last name. We'll just call him Nick for now. That was 21 Nick doing a great job there of breaking up that pass.
Yeah.
You had two receivers in the area that both could have made a play on that ball if he had not batted that one down.
Really good job of just getting to the point and just jumping up for the ball. A lot of times you see guys stay on the ground and just try to reach a hand up.
That's when you see receivers come over top and just pick that ball out of the air. Oh, we have a low snap on the punt here.
Don't think he's
86. I don't think he's going to make it. No, he does get some yard back. Oh, there's a flag on the field. Right back where he was trying to field that snap.
Looked like a hold back there.
Might be a hold on the Danish team there.
Nice try trying to get some yards.
Yeah, that was holding, as we're hearing now from the refs. Yeah, that was a good job of the punter, though just realizing that I'm not going to get this off, just get some yards back.
Yeah, do what you can.
Yep.
You don't want to accidentally fumble the ball and make a big return for a touchdown, or try to punt it. The guy knocks you away.
That's things that can't happen. That was just a smart play by 86 there.
Yeah.
All right, so good job by him there. It moves the ball a little bit at least, sets Sweden up in a little bit worse field position. As we see their offense come back, and they're back in that split backfield. Handing the ball off to 34, trying to make something happen here. Good job by that Danish D-line. That was 95, I think, for Denmark. Just doing a good job. That's Oliver Johansen. Sheds that block and makes a play on the running back.
It's a good job. And then number 5 coming in to clean it up a little bit there.
Yep. I feel like both linebacking cores for these teams have done a good job of just coming through and cleaning up after these guys in D-line have made plays.
Yeah, for sure.
That was a good run there by number 30. Again, we see a D-lineman hustling downfield. That's big number 76.
He's made quite a few plays now.
He's made some plays. That's Anders Borgvard. He's just chasing that down.
Good job of pursuit of the ball.
Yeah. All right. Again, that is Anders Borgvard, 76, coming in and keeping that play to no gain. Big stop right there. Puts Sweden in a 4th and short. Good play by the big defensive end right there.
Excellent job. Just firing off the ball and making plays.
All right, let's see. They're going to hurry up here a little bit and see what they do. Might try to get him to jump. They got to keep their cool here.
Yeah.
All right, they snap it, hand off to 34, and he slips a couple of tackles and gets the first down for Team Sweden.
It's a big first down.
That's a big first down. That's just a quick hitter right there, just right up the middle. Doesn't really give those D-linemen time to squeeze in from those ends.
It's a big conversion there going into the 4th quarter now.
Yeah. So that is 4th quarter, starting the 4th quarter right now. All right, we'll see here.
It's getting exciting now.
Oh, this is exciting. This is as exciting as it's going to get.
Yeah.
We have Team Sweden right now driving the ball here in a one-score game. We're just entering the fourth quarter with Team Denmark needing a stop here. If they get a stop right here, their offense has been pretty good. They've just had, like, again, it's coming down here. It's raining, so the ball's slippery. They had a couple of snaps that were a little bit low,
Yep.
a little bit mishandled. They put them in bad position. Other than that, they moved the ball pretty well.
Yep.
So let's see here if their defense can't come up with a stop and help them catch up here to Team Sweden.
Yep.
Again, Sweden with a split backfield, 30 and 34, along with number 3 at quarterback. Hand off to 30. Oh! Again, number 76. Anders there.
He's been in or around the ball for the past
Borgvard.
6 plays.
He has made some plays right now. He is just flying around there. I don't know if they're trying to read him or just it looks like he's coming off clean right there. He's coming so quick.
Yep.
Have a blitz come through, and quarterback steps out on the edge, throws the ball up. Oh, right through the hands of the. Oh, we have a flag come out here late.
That's a very late flag.
That's a back judge. And then we have a little conference between the refs here looking for it. I think we might gonna see a pass interference call here, which is interesting. It's hard to see when the ball got there and when he got there.
I mean, the wide receiver had to change his route.
There we go.
That's
We
a
have
good
the
call.
pass interference call. That is one of the hardest calls to make as a ref. It's really just a judgment call right then and there.
Yeah.
It's so hard to see, is there contact? Did he slip? Did he fall?
Yeah.
Did the DB actually grab or do anything? Really hard call to make, but
It seemed like when he ran in, he was saying it was definitely a flag. So, I guess you got to go with that.
yeah. So that gives Team Sweden a first down on the Danish 20-yard line. Right now, you just see a lot of bodies around that line of scrimmage for Team Denmark. They're crowding that line. There we go.
Oh, he's still on his feet.
That was a good job. That was 76 again in the backfield.
Right there.
Anders Borgvard, right in the backfield there. He couldn't make the tackle, but he slows him down, and then you have some other guys come in. And again, impressive running there by the running back,
30.
staying up.
Yep.
That was 31 for Team Sweden, staying on his feet, doing a great job of just getting some. That was Cesar Vinsnes doing a good job of running the ball right there for Team Sweden. Let's see if we have a false start. Looks like it,
Yeah.
as the rain just keeps coming down here. Yep, false start there on Team Sweden. That's tough, moves him back. All right, so that pushes him back. So we'll have a 2nd and 14-ish.
Yeah.
So we see him stick with this split backfield. It's worked pretty well, but we have also seen the Danish defense just crowd that line of scrimmage. Oh, we got a blitz coming in late. Oh, ball is tipped and intercepted by Team Denmark. Oh,
Huge play by number
that is
26.
a huge play. Was that
28 or 6?
28 or 26? It's a little bit hard to see.
Might be 28, yeah.
Let's see if we get a replay here. Yeah, we do. That was just a great play. That's number 28 on Team Denmark.
That's a huge play.
Emil Benich.
8 minutes left, getting that ball back.
That is great play there. Just a little bit of a high throw, gets tipped by the receiver and just goes up in the air. DB is in the right spot and comes down with it.
Yep. Number 17 is back in the game at quarterback for Denmark.
Yep. So let's see here what they'll do with him. They have a guy come. Oh, that's a movement there. All right, handoff, number 26. Oof, he is running tough. Good job by 26 before he gets brought down by that great linebacker core for Team Sweden.
Good hard run.
That was a good hard run. Again, that's Sebastian Larsen, our running back. And now they're back to Hjalte Denshit at quarterback, who we saw a little bit of earlier, who threw the ball really well and ran it really well.
Yep.
He throws a quick little hitter out to 88. Gets out on the edge, gets out of bounds.
Big first down.
There is a flag on the play, though. right around, I'd say, a holding area, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yep. That is a killer call right there for them.
It is.
It's going to push them back and give them a second and long instead of a new first down, which on some that was a pretty good play for him. He got the edge there and just, again, smartly just gets on that outside and just takes what he can and just gets out of bounds.
Yeah.
All right. So we're back to a 2nd and 10, actually, not a 2nd and long.
Back there, original line of scrimmage now.
17 drops back to pass. Oh, a little bit of miscommunication. Oh, almost an interception there. That was number 32, the safety of the Swedish team. That's Philip Enbakker coming over and almost getting to that ball.
He looked at that ball almost like it was too good to be true that it was
He's
going
like,
to fall down in
oh my
hands.
God, a gift. It looked like some miscommunication there between the receiver and the quarterback.
I think there was a little bit of I think they ran into each other down here.
Oh, okay. So a little bit of a mix-up. Let's see here again.
Oh,
The
ball is just slipping.
The
out of his
ball
hand right
did
now.
not look. Yeah. Can't be easy throwing the ball right now because it is coming down pretty good out here, and I don't really see a towel out here for the refs.
No, it's very surprising. Don't they usually lay a towel on the ball?
Normally, you'd see them put the ball down with a towel on top of it, and then they remove that towel as soon as they're ready to snap the ball, which would make it a little bit easier. But it goes against both teams, so I'm guessing it doesn't really matter.
No.
But we've seen Team Denmark really do a good job of throwing the ball at times, which could give them a little bit of trouble right now when they're trying to throw the ball a little bit. Because you see that ball come out of their quarterback's hands. It's not looking as good as it was earlier when the ball was a little bit drier there.
No.
All right, so they can't really do much after that interception on offense. They have a couple of good plays, and then they get a holding call, which puts them back, and then they just kind of stall out.
Yeah, that's a shame. That was a killer holding call there.
Yep.
But we see number 12 is back in the game.
Number 12 back at quarterback for Team Sweden. Let's see what they do here on offense. Quick hitter with that screen. Good job of those DBs getting off of blocks.
Great job rounding the ball there.
Like you've talked about, you mentioned earlier that it's just so nice for a quarterback to get that ball out quick, and as we can see, he's getting that ball out quick.
Yeah.
But the DBs are just doing that great of a job getting off those blocks that it's hard to make anything of it.
Nope.
All right, coming out in that trips look again. Looks like he's making a little bit of a call on the line there. That's that read again, handing off to 34. Good, solid run. We've seen that a couple of times now where he's really, really just riding. He's faking it so long and so well that the defense just, it's hard to play both guys at the same time, and then you just get those yards. Good job there.
Yep.
Third and short here. Let's see what we get. Quarterback, quick hitter number 2. Good blocks this time on the edge. Good job. He's still on his feet when he gets brought down there. That's a good play there just to get quick yards, and they get even more than they needed. Moving the ball down right around the 35-yard line, 34-yard line of Team Denmark.
That's a great catch and run there.
Oh,
after that first hit, he kept moving.
He just kept his legs moving and kept on working. Hand off to 34, going up the right side there. Good job of this Swedish offense, just kind of standing back up after an impressive showing of Denmark's defense last drive.
Yeah, but what they're doing now is they're getting the ball out quick.
Yeah.
Everything is quick, it seems, compared to what they were doing their last drive.
Trying to take that
76, get him out of the game.
Yeah.
You know?
Make him ineffective.
Yeah.
Because you see him. Another interception, and look who it is. That is number 25. He is, again, we've mentioned his name so many times now. It's, Justus Ollerup. Pump fakes, and DB is not really fooled by that pump fake by the quarterback. He's just in great position all the way.
That's a heck of a play. It looked like they ran sort of a switch there again on the pump fake. I'm not sure where. It's hard to see in the replay, but 25 didn't bite on that.
He did not bite on that at all. He stayed. Again, like you said, this is a well-coached team earlier, and they just played their assignments right there and made a hell of a play. Let's see here. Team Denmark backed up. Number 17 pulls. Great.
Good time to pull it out.
That was a good time to pull it out, as that Swedish defensive front was just crashing in on that running back. Not a whole lot for him there. But we see number 17 for Team Denmark here, which is Hjalte Denshed, again, doing a great job of pulling, just reading that at the right time. So we see Sweden's linebacker, number 40, coming running off the field, looking a little bit shook up. That's a guy's name we've mentioned a bunch. That's Alexander Chaning, doing a great job this game. And we have looks like they try to run a little bit of a stretch play there. And
just nowhere to go there.
That was not a whole lot of room to work with for that running back. That was a good job of that defensive front, just stretching out and not giving him many gaps to go into. He tries to cut it back, and they're right there.
Sweden does a good job of staying square at that line of scrimmage, not giving the
They're not getting turned and giving up gaps.
No.
Let's see what they do here on third down. Big third down. He's throwing it. Ooh. Again, it just does not look like he has
a solid grip on that ball.
Solid grip, because they ran a smash concept right there. It looked like with a hitch on that outside and a corner route from the slot, and it looked like he had him on the outside.
I think so, yeah.
The ball just comes out a little bit too short once again, and you just got to think that it's the rain just making it hard on this quarterback throwing the ball.
Absolutely.
So that's what you've seen. Sorry.
This is a tricky spot right here. Another punt from deep in their in their end zone.
So we'll see here what happens. We've had Team Sweden block one earlier that they just recovered on the 2-yard line. He gets the punt off here. Number 2 is back to catch it. He's just going to let this one bounce, though. That's a pretty good punt from your own back of your own end zone, and it goes out to the 40-yard line. That's a good job there by the punter.
Yep. See if Denmark can make another stop here.
Let's see what they do here. A thing that I've seen Team Sweden do really well, they've just had a lot of quick hitting passes where it doesn't take a lot from the quarterback, just throwing the ball 5 or 6 yards, just get the ball into your receiver's hand, let him make plays.
Yeah. Just sort of eliminate that defensive line, that rush that they're having.
Exactly, and just make sure that you're taking those guys out of the game.
It's a lot easier.
Definitely. And we see, 34, making some moves, and then we see a great tackle on him there after he gets about 11 yards. Good run and a good tackle there at the end. Right there, we saw number 6 come in and just miss him. That was almost a great play again by number 6 on that defensive line for Sweden, Victor Osmussen. But 34 just makes a little bit of a shimmy and gets past him there.
Yeah.
And the quarterback, he keeps it. That's a good play there that's number 35 on that defense.
Another tackle by 35.
That is number 35, Magnus Pettersen, doing a good job making that tackle there after the quarterback reads it. And again, he's riding that so long, it makes it really, really hard.
We haven't seen many people able to tackle number 12.
Oh, number 12 has made some people miss. That's, again, Johan Holgren doing a great job there at quarterback, and doing those reads are just lethal.
Yep.
So let's see what they come to here. We have a 2nd and 6. And again, there we go. He hands it off. Ooh, a little bit of a stutter and go there by 34. And he gets almost enough for a new first down. He's got about a 3rd and 1 to go.
Very short there.
Again, I just feel like that, I've said it so many times, that 12 is just doing a great job of just reading when to hand it off and when to pull it. Like right there, just does a good job of giving it to 34 and just let him do his thing.
Yep, does an excellent job.
Here we go, getting the ball out quick. Oof. Right off the hands of number 82 on Team Sweden there. That was Valdemar Harvigsson. Could not pull that ball in, unfortunately. But this is 4th down territory.
Puts you in a tricky spot here. I don't think they're going to try to kick it, because with this rain.
I was right outside his reach there. Oof, if he could have made that catch, I think he could have had some room to work with.
Yep.
It looks like they're going for it here.
Big 4th down here.
Big fourth down. Oh, looks like we have an offsides, and that's not what you want. We have a free play and a touchdown. That was a throw to River Kormanov, number
ball.
84. Good ball there by number 12, Johan Holgren. Let's see. Because you have 6 coming screaming in, and 12 just stands in there and makes a good throw.
Really surprised they didn't blow the whistle there.
Yeah.
As we saw in the previous game.
Because he came pretty unimpeded to the quarterback, so I feel like the Swedes kind of got lucky actually being allowed to just play that through and throw that ball up there.
Yeah.
Because we've seen a place like this being blown dead earlier today.
2 previous ones.
Because we've had that guy coming unimpeded to the quarterback.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, great play by the Swedes
Absolutely.
here. Draw them off sides, and then they
Going back to that fade.
trying to throw that fade in the corner of the end zone there. Good coverage though by the DB.
Well, that stretches their lead to 2 touchdowns again.
All right, so yeah, 2-score game. It's 24-12 right now.
Showing
To Sweden.
3 minutes and 3 seconds left.
Yeah.
Not leaving them much time to make a run at it, but they're still they have 2 timeouts and they're capable of scoring fast. So
They are capable of that. We've seen them hit big plays. My one concern right now with this is the weather, just because you've seen him struggle a little bit with those throws. So we'll see here if he can come out, and if they want to run the ball, they're going to have to get some big chunk plays and then just up tempo. If not, the clock's going to run out on them.
I think
they're going to need 2 scores.
they are. It's going to be interesting to see who they bring back out at quarterback.
Yeah.
It seems like 17's having a hard time throwing the ball right now. I don't know if anybody else is going to have a
Easier time of it.
Yeah,
No,
it's-
probably not.
no,
but
probably not.
Yeah.
Number 91 sets up the kick. There's the kick. It's a short one to the sideline, like their original one earlier.
Looked almost exactly like that first one.
Yeah.
There's a little bit like heart just jumps up in your throat. You're like, oh my God. But yeah, this one does bounce out of bounds, which makes it a penalty here. And they can choose whether to take a penalty and re-kick. They can get the ball 30 yards from the kicking point, or they can get 5 yards from where the ball went out of bounds.
Are those the 3 options?
There are 3 options on that, which is, again, didn't really know that until I took the referee's course, which is
smart to do.
I learned a lot. I played football for a while before I took that course, and amazed at how much I didn't know. And as we see here, they're choosing to re-kick. So that's going to move them back 5 yards, and then they're going to have to re-kick. So they're putting some faith in their returners here. Because we've seen a lot of good things from 25 back there, especially on defense, run around there.
Yeah.
And he's done a good job of returning the ball, too.
He's shown that he's shifty, and he's good with the ball in his hand. So I think I would make the same decision. Move him back.
So let's see what they do here. If they kick it to 25, or if they try to kick it a little bit short again and maybe even get the ball back. They're putting it deep in the hands of number 80 here. Let's see what he does. He's looking for a little something, cannot find it there.
Yeah, just nowhere to go.
That was nowhere to go there. That's where you kind of want to see him just stick his foot in the ground and go north and
Get
south.
upfield, yeah.
But again, good job though. He was just looking for that little extra something to get there. That was Albert Gissel. Does a good job though, just looking for it, and he doesn't lose yardage, which is probably the most important thing right there. You do not want somebody starting to go backwards or doing something stupid there. So we got the offense for Team Denmark coming out here, and let's see what they have. They still have, wait, is that number 10 back in right now?
Yeah.
Quarterback. He drops back, surveying the field. Oh, going for number 9 across the middle there. He was going for Christian von Essenleise. Again, sorry for any mispronunciation. But that was covered up pretty well by the Swedish defense. They had a safety on top there. It didn't look like there was much there. He would have had to really zip that ball in there for that to be a catch.
Yeah.
See what they do here. He's dropping back again. Looks to that outside. Oof.
Lots of time to throw the ball.
He has great protection right now. He had a receiver just sitting down right at the sticks right there. That was, I believe that was number 80 again, sitting down right at the sticks. Unable to make the catch though, as that ball was a little bit low. All right, he comes back in there, number 10, after running to the sideline to get the call. And, oh, he's got some pressure in his face. Oh, just overthrows number 80, which was open going up that seam. That's unfortunate right there. Do not have a lot of time on the clock right now. We have 2:43 left and a big fourth down here. This is going to be big for this Team Denmark offense and the Team Denmark defense. If they get a stop here, that can pretty much shore it up if their offense can get a couple first downs.
Yep.
So let's see what Team Denmark does here. Trips to the right. Oh, no. That is not what you want.
No, absolutely not. That looked like, you talked about it earlier, the head shake of the center.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what they're going to...
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know what numbers they called right there, but I saw multiple receivers moving, and I just saw a bunch of guys moving there, and it is they're antsy. It's a fourth down. You want to make a play, and you're so ready to go. You hear that snap count, and you're like, oh, oof. But yeah, let's see here what they can do.
Tough spot for Denmark here.
He's dropping back. Oh, good rush. He just throws the ball away. That is is that 99, I think, for Team Sweden. Jakob Engberg comes through cleanly. He gets chipped by the running back, but that's kind of a bad matchup, a running back on that defensive lineman.
A few guys came through pretty untouched, it looked like.
Yeah. And we have a flag back there, which most likely is going to be for intentional grounding.
Yeah.
Which
we'll give them the ball anyway.
So the offense is coming off the field. Yep, offense for Team Sweden is coming off the field after that play. Great play there by the D-line of Team Sweden. I'm pretty sure that was 99 coming through there, along with others.
Yeah.
That was Jakob Engberg that made the play there on the quarterback, forcing him to just throw that ball away and not take a sack.
Nothing number 10 could do in that situation.
He really had nothing he could do, because it's really, once you have somebody come through that cleanly, you can't really make a move on him either.
I don't even think his receivers had time to get 15 yards to even get a first down. So
if he just lobs the ball up, it's a fourth down. You want to get the first. You have to get the first.
Yeah.
Oh, hand up to number 30 up the middle.
He walks in.
And he walks in untouched. Good job by that front of that Swedish offense. Just running up through there. That was Alexander Arvidsson with a touchdown for Team Sweden.
There's the end of the run there.
Yeah, that's got to think that's a little bit of a dagger right there.
I believe so. It's going to have to be a miracle for them to come back right now.
Yeah, that's rough though for them to have. They rallied so well. They came out really fighting, and then you just have, that again, number 76 on the special teams here. Comes through and blocks that kick. He does look like he's going off the field a little bit hurt there. Yeah. Hopefully he's all right. Yeah, the coaches are just kind of might have been to the more noble parts of him. We'll see here.
That's the second time we've seen somebody block it with not with their hands.
Yeah, other body
their
parts.
Upper body.
Yeah, that was just a great job by him though. He just knifes through that line and blocks that kick.
Yeah.
All right, so the score right now is 30 to Sweden and 12 to Denmark. Again, this has been such a close game, really well-played game by both teams.
Yeah,
After a little bit of a rocky start from Team Denmark, they've just rallied and moved the ball really well on offense. It just showed that they have guys that can make plays really all around the field.
They absolutely do. They have a lot of really good players, and each quarterback showed a little bit of what he can do.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really cool to see. But the power of Sweden kind of,
Yeah. And I feel like it's just been small mistakes here and there, and holding. erasing a first down and then a false start, and you have these small mistakes. And these things happen. You have, again, we've talked about this a lot, but you have a group of guys that haven't played a whole lot together. As we see 25 again catching the kick. He does a good job right there of just, it's hard on the kickoff. You have 3 guys coming at you. You're like, okay, do I really have to make all of them miss?
Oh, I know.
He does make a guy miss and then just gets out of bounds, not taking that unnecessary hit. That was a good job by him there.
No.
But yeah, like I was saying, you have a lot of guys come together, maybe not having that much time together, and it's just, you have these little mistakes, and very often these games come down to the team that can make the least mistakes. And today, Team Sweden has just played good football. Both teams have, but they've made the least mistakes.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we see the offense back out here, and it's number 10 in the quarterback again, handing the ball off to 21. Had a good day running the football, really. He's been doing a good job.
He has. He's got a lot of hard-fought yards this game.
He has battled through some tackles there, because this offensive line for Team Denmark are doing a great job, but the defensive line for Team Sweden is doing a good job too, and those linebackers are just flying around the place, doing a good job. All right, got a pass. Oof. Hits number 9 for Team Denmark in the hands going across the middle there. Could not catch it though. Again, you got to think it's wet, it's slippery, and it's hard to catch these footballs because he sips that in there perfectly. That was a good ball by number 10. Just could not make that catch.
Very good placement on that one.
Yeah,
that was the best throw we've seen in the second half, I think. We haven't seen many quality passes.
No, again, the slippery football. There we go. Again, great throw by 10, going to that same part of the field, and number 80 makes a catch this time, moving the ball up to the 40-yard line.
They're going to hurry it up.
They're hurrying it up a little bit here, yeah. They do not have a lot of time, so they just need to move. Number 10 again surveying the field, going to number 9 again, coming across there.
Trying to get that middle again. I think
that looked scary right there. You had about 4 yellow jerseys right around number 9.
It just worked so well the first 2 times.
So we'll see here. That's another thing when you're hurrying up though. It just you're as a quarterback too. You're just kind of like, oh, okay, I gotta go, and you get in that mindset. You might rush your reads a little bit.
Yeah.
Got a blitz coming through here. Oh, that was a well-timed blitz. I looked like number 95, either a blitz or that was a twist. He just came through cleanly a little bit later, but soon enough to make 10 just hurry that throw. Bringing up a big third down here, 3rd and 10. Again, they're going to go for it no matter what, so do you want to go for the whole chunk or are you going for a little bit?
Yeah, it really doesn't even matter.
Yeah, you just want to move the ball. You want to put some more points on this board.
It's good to get a completion here.
Walk away with a good feel and end the game on a high note. This 10 keeps the ball rolling to his right. And he's directing traffic. Little bit high there for number 80. Tips the ball again, almost intercepted there after the tip by 32. He's almost had 2 this game. That was 32, Philip Enbacher, almost coming up with that interception at the end of that play.
Fourth and 10. Now they need the whole chunk.
Now they need the whole chunk right here. They were just trying to get a little piece of it. Again, we only have 1:21 left in the game, so this is it for them, really.
Nope.
Oof.
I figured that has to be called sometime.
Yeah, again, we saw the receiver move too, actually, but
Oh, did he? Okay.
yeah, that is the thing to look at. Again, great job by this O-line, but the center keeps nodding his head when he's doing that fake clap or whatever.
But that's the thing too. When he nods his head, it also makes the wide receivers move too, because they think, okay, he's snapping the ball. So it's not only affecting the defense; it affects your own players.
True, because those receivers, they're just looking at that. They're looking at that ball, looking for when it's snapped. And if you see that head move, that might get you.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. He's going deep. He's got a man. Oh, just out of the reach. Number 83 on Team Denmark. That was Oskar Kolov. Almost making that catch. Just a little too long for him right there to grab. Good ball, though, by the quarterback. just out of his reach.
Number 10 does a good job of looking off defenders as well.
He does.
Had his eyes to the right side and put it up to the left side. That's an impressive throw there.
That's a good throw. Good job by the receiver, just, again, winning that release and just stacking the corner, and it's just, inches.
Yeah.
So you see Team Sweden here, they're going to run the ball with 31, making some good cuts and just getting yards. And again, the clock's going to be running here.
Take us almost down to a minute.
So we're going to be probably down to a minute. And right now we're down to a minute. The clock's still rolling, so we'll see what Team Sweden does here if they just keep running that ball or run the clock out, which is what I'm guessing they're going to be doing. Yep, run the ball there with 31. That was a good defensive play there by number 62 on Team Denmark. That's Mats Jakobsen coming through there and making a great tackle on a pretty elusive running back in the backfield there.
Yeah, there's too many guys there for him to get away from that.
Yeah, it gets to a point where you can't juke them all, right?
No.
All right, they're not. Looks like they don't want to run a play here because they have just about 10 seconds left. They might snap the ball or they... Yep.
Looks like that would be it.
And that was it. Time runs out. And that was a game.
That'll do it. That was a good hard fight.
A lot of good football in there.
It really went back and forth for a little while there.
Yeah.
It really seemed like Denmark was climbing back in the game. Seemed like they had a chance. They took the momentum back so many times. And also it was like, wow, they can do this. And I think Sweden just put a stop to it when they're on defense and came up with some good plays. And Denmark shot themselves in the foot a couple times. And unfortunately, that's what happens.
Yeah, that's as you said, they kind of had those couple of plays where you're like, oh, come on. If you make these plays, then the game would have been totally different.
Yeah,
and again, cashing in on these small things.
Yep.
And right now, we're going to have the MVPs of the two teams called out here. It'll be interesting to see who we have here.
Yeah.
We've had two teams with a lot of guys making plays. We've all mentioned them a lot, so that's going to be interesting to see who's been chosen here.
Yeah.
Not going to be an easy choice.
I can't think of any one person right now.
No. There we go. Mentioned his name a bunch. Justus Olerup, number 25 of Team Denmark. We mentioned him a lot. He was all over the field. Pass breakups. He had an interception. He was returning kickoffs. Just all around doing a great job there.
He potentially saved 2 touchdowns for Denmark early in the game as well.
He did. He made some tackles around here that were really good.
Yep.
And there we see number 96 for Team Sweden, Oliver Leidner. He did not. He was looking a little confused. He's like, what, me?
96?
He should not be confused about that.
No.
He had a great game, making some great plays in the backfield. Had some good tackles and just played really well all together, just pursuing, coming off the ball awesomely.
He was very dominant up front.
He did a great job.
Well deserved.
Along with the rest of that Swedish D-line doing a great job.
Yep. It's good to see the big guys getting their share.
Big guys getting some love.
Yeah. Now
and like we said, a lot of these guys could have had that MVP award given to them because we saw a lot of guys out here doing a great job, playing some great football.
I mean, quarterbacks on both sides of the ball.
They were doing.
I mean, they all played a great game. The running backs.
Yeah.
At points in the game, they all had. Yeah.
Yeah, they were moving the ball with the running backs and just doing a great job. And like you said, the quarterbacks really. You had, especially Team Sweden had the 2 guys in, and then you saw Team Denmark, which had, I believe, 3 different quarterbacks in at different points, and they were all doing really well with both that, reading that option and throwing the ball. So it's good to see, again, European youth football is at a really good place. Have a lot of young talent coming up, and it's really, really fun to get to watch this and comment this.
Yeah, it really is. It really was a lot of fun. A lot of fun coming here and watching this game. Yeah, I'm really excited for the games on Saturday.
Yeah, that is going to be really fun. We got some great games. Seeing Team Sweden play Team Finland, which we saw earlier today, beat Team Norway, and then we get to see Team Norway go up against Team Denmark. Again, this is going to be 2 really great games.
Yeah, I think so.
I think these are 4 pretty even teams, really. As you saw earlier today, you had a good game where some pretty similar game, I feel like, kind of, where you had one team that kind of struggled a little bit, made some mistakes, and then kind of rallied and did some good things.
Yep.
Yeah, but again, looking forward to those games. And
I think what's going to be cool now is that each team has some film on the other one, and now they have a little scheming. Now things get a little more equal. Now we kind of see what players can continue to make plays and what teams can continue to score points. So I think that's exciting.
Yeah, exactly, because they've put, and that's the thing. How much have you put on film? Have you used everything you had to use, or do you still have some stuff? Some stuff to use there.
Yep.
And also fun to see here. We have a lot of fans. That's a good thing about these Nordic Championships. You get a lot of family and friends that travel with the team and come down to watch these games. It makes a great atmosphere down here.
Yeah, it really does.
And it's awesome for these players to be able to, again, they're representing their countries. They have their parents, maybe their sisters, brothers, friends, some here, and get to play for your national team with your friends and family watching. That's a great feeling.
That's great. It really is.
Yep.
They should be honored to be out here and just remember this time, because this is a really special time for them. I know a lot of these guys are going to have this opportunity maybe at U19 as long as they keep on working, keep putting the time in. It's really exciting for these guys.
For sure. So this is it's been awesome being able to be here and comment this game. Great job today, Jesse.
Yeah, thanks, Dion. It was
And
really fun.
yeah, it was really fun. And thank you to all the guys tuning into the stream. I hope you guys watch the games on Saturday too, and watch all these young men out here growing and playing football.
Yep, growing the game.
Yep. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in.